Yeah.
Wow, my name is
Oh.
Raya. I'm a woman.
Goat, wow.
Hello and welcome to Lost Chronomancy, where a group of adventurers try to survive in the world of Minadarak, the Orrery of the Wanderer, a powerful but very dangerous artifact, has been corrupted and bound to the group. Now, they have to figure out what to do with it, knowing its dangers. And last time the group had to fight a fight that they didn't cause, because Veya left, and she didn't leave with her problems. They fought a cleric, a priest of Olo, the goddess of love, and that blind old woman was very powerful, and the music is very loud. I don't know why this song is playing too. That's not even the... All of my playlists have moved, alright? It's difficult. So, after fighting her, almost dying and being saved by a friend of Bram, if we can say so, the group traveled, now with Odd among them, and went all the way to Maxia, the city where it all began. On the way, Odd could use the orrery to ask a few questions. Not without a price. It did cost him a bit of mental power. It did some psychic damage to him, basically. And
Mental power.
yeah, it hurt. It wasn't fun to use. When all of this ended, the connection between him and that creature that had a very complicated name. I can repeat it for everyone, but I doubt you'll be able to note it. Olgominkirantrelgagzas. I said it fast.
Yes.
My
dad.
And yeah, he asked his 5 questions, which was helpful, but maybe not for what you were trying to do right now. Then they got to the city, they went to the school, where they went to the library after talking to the principal, who told them that they had no answers from the letter they sent. And in the library, they found a bit of information about the war, but nothing about Taos, the person that has been causing all of these problems. But Aradia did manage to find some books that she found interesting, because they are about the fey creatures of the forest that she and Sylphir have been raised in, maybe born in. And she found 4 different books from the same author. I can't pronounce that word.
Author.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. It feels wrong in my mouth.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
It's too easy.
And yeah, from what
from
she knew and what the librarian told her, this person that has written these books has been in those forests, explored, went a bit deeper than people usually go to come back alive, and talked to some druids. And he kind of took note of their beliefs and the creatures they all kind of help and are associated with, and made a series of books on. And after purchasing 4 of those, you all regrouped in the inn that has the baths that you were with What's his name? Patrick?
Richard.
Richard. I'm sorry.
Bro, get it right.
It's been a
Rem's
long
one
day.
and only love.
So yeah, you all regroup to the inn. And I think you all long rested?
No, we didn't.
No?
I wanted to do something before long resting.
What did we end to? I weirdly don't remember.
neither.
We were taking a bath and then we were going to long rest, and then I said,
Alright,
no,
yeah,
but
that's
have
what I thought. Then
Sounds
alright.
close enough.
So what would you like to do, Aradia, before resting as I change the music to something different?
I want to wait, like drink, but not enough to like tiny little sippets.
Uh-oh.
Excuse you.
I'm sorry.
To wait and find someone who's gonna like pass out drunk at any moment.
Alright. Not very hard to find. Oh.
Frozen. I was frozen.
Yeah.
I had a
for
very
brief moment.
embarrassing smile. I'm sorry.
So, it's not hard to find, but would you like this to be more subtle, maybe in a corner where there wouldn't be a lot of people?
Well, I'll tell you what I want to do.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to like go to them and be like, "Hey, you good?" And then if they're like mumbling sleepily, I'm like, "Oh, I'll just try to be like singing them a nice little song to try to wake them up, and then be like, "Hey, you should probably take that up to your room, buddy. I can help you."
So you
I don't
play a
necessarily
song?
care if it is subtle. I just
Yeah,
wanna,
you do it up.
wake up people.
Just roll me a performance check, which when you're playing an instrument is normal, but in your case, it's not for how well you play the instrument. It's for how well you act like you're normally playing an instrument, and there's no other intentions behind it.
Other intentions? What do you mean? Ooh la la! 23.
So you do this very well. You just start playing music, and some people kind of listen to you, and
I'm trying to do like the kid's lullaby that I would have gotten in the Nador Forest to make it little, like, oh, I'm just trying to serenade them to sleep so they can go back to their rooms.
But as you play, something happens. After a minute of playing, you see this turquoise light start to come out of this sleeping person from his mouth and go towards your instrument. And as you do this, you rolled a 23, so nobody notices that, but you have a small moment of like, oh shit, can they see? But as you look around while playing, I'd say with a 23, you look around like if you were just, watching the people that are watching you. People don't see anything. This energy that comes out is apparently not visible for others.
Wait, because I rolled a 23, like, can I tell it's just because I'm feeling really well, or it just
No,
because it seems to be an
no. I'm just saying you look around like a bit stressed, but people don't notice it because you have a
Okay.
23. But no, the nobody sees it. Even if you roll the 1, they might just see you panicking. But like,
Okay, just be a little sus. Okay. And the person doesn't wake up or anything?
no, they just keep sleeping.
Can I... Oh, can I... Is there more people drunk, passed out?
I'd say most people go to their rooms once they're passed out.
Yeah, but sometimes when you
And
drink
it's not
too
like
much,
a
you don't
big
really
tavern.
notice.
It's just an inn with like couple tables.
Okay. And then I'll finish my song and not hurry, but just be like, that was good job, good me, and then I'll go to my room.
So as you all do a long rest, who has the orrery?
I think it was me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I held it to check what it did to me, but then I gave it back as we went into the city. I'm
Oh
pretty
no, wasn't it odd since he asked the questions to it?
Yeah, but
No,
then
yeah,
I
but I
give it
took it back
back.
after. I
Oh,
took
yeah,
it
okay.
after too. And I'm assuming I wouldn't have kept it. I would have given it to you.
All right.
Then it is I.
During the
Frenchies.
night, while everyone is asleep,
Did we get 2 rooms or 1?
We got 2.
We're all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, that's what
I
that's what
kind
was
of
thinking.
just asked you guys for money and didn't go into the details because
Yeah, that's what I
the
was
game was
thinking.
ending. So I'd say you guys have 2 bedrooms with 2 beds each.
Okay, well, I would have gone in a room with Sulfur to when he wakes up, be like, "Yo, I did it."
Perfect.
Committed
So
crimes.
Oh,
while everyone is sleeping or meditating, Veya, you, in a moment of panic, were taken by the orrery. It felt almost like your emotions brought you there. Like just that fear from seeing a priest of Olo in front of you saying she wants to kill you kind of made you want to get away, and it gave you what you wanted in a way.
I would have killed her.
But now you are there. What would you like to do?
What? Okay, I guess look around. Like, where am I? What's happening? I didn't think I wanted to be here. I just wanted to leave.
So you start looking around and you see kind of like clouds shaping the world and things being kind of built in a smoky way. And you are now in a room, and there is a door open.
Go towards the door.
You go towards the door. You are trying to leave, and so you do. Now that
Okay.
you left, where are you trying to leave to?
I feel as though like I went into the orrery and then I was like, oh shit, no, wait, I don't want to be here. I need to get out and I need to like help my friends. So I want to try to like get back out of the orrery.
Alright. And so the door, you go through the door and some kind of light just starts to appear and kind of blinds you for a moment since you were like in a dark room. And as your eyes adjust, you're back on the path towards Maxia. And there's Bram, Sylphir, and Aradia.
Oh, okay.
And Aradia kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, where did you go?"
I don't know. Where did I go? I think I went in the orrery. I'm sorry. I panicked and then it just kind of like stole me. Are you okay? Did that woman cause you any trouble?
Roll me an insight check.
Nine. Hate rolling on here. It's the tits
You look at them and
in a bad way.
they seem weird right now. But Aradia answers, "Oh no, we became friends actually."
That is unsurprising. You do understand that, I mean, they're going to keep hunting me.
I'll just befriend them all.
I appreciate your efforts, but I think this is something I probably should finish on my own. Of course, I'll help, but
Ram turns
The
around
Ori.
you and puts a hand on your shoulder and he says,
uh,
don't worry, I'll just kill them all.
is anyone else getting a very strange feeling that this isn't necessarily correct?
Sulfur looks at you a bit perplexed and he's like, no, well, I agree with Aradia. I think we should try to become friends with them.
Oh, see? Sophia wouldn't say that. He would just follow blindly next to Daya. And also, weren't you wearing a hat?
As you start to kind of question them, they turn to dust.
Oh no, that is why I'm still in the Ori. I'm still in the Ori. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I need to get out of the Ori. I need to save my friends. Sure, friends. I need to save my friends. Okay, Ori, time to let me out. Do the thing. Take someone else.
The orrery starts to just approach, coming out of the ashes in the pink bag that it was in the past, and it starts to kind of levitate and go towards you, but like just floats up to be at like eye level, and it
This
stops
feels
there.
confrontational. Okay. And I will touch it.
You touch the orrery, and there's kind of a flash, an image of something. You can see Bram. And for a moment, you kind of feel what he feels. And it's the same feeling, very similar to when Oliver died.
Well, that's not fun. Whole thing. And that's it? That's all I get?
Well, I'd say with the flash, you kind of release the orrery,
Oh, okay.
but it's still floating in front of you, and your hand is kind of nearby.
I suppose maybe logic indicates that you want to take Bram after me, which maybe that would be okay. Maybe he needs a break. Maybe, I mean, I'm talking to a magical piece of floating metal, which is totally fine. Don't worry about it. Shoot, I do feel bad for him though. Maybe he lost someone? I bet he lost someone. I bet that's why he's so crabby and weird all the time. Maybe I should ask him about it. Later, probably, in a more delicate situation. Okay, thank you for showing me that mysterious object. Maybe it's your way of thanking us for curing a part of you. Please, I don't really like it in here. I know that Daya's worm really liked it in here. I am less comfortable with the smoke images and the weird ambiance. And also, I'd really like to make sure that my friends aren't dead because of a stupid mistake I did, like challenging a god. So please take me out so I can be stupid outside. Thank you. I put my hand back on it.
And as you, like, just in the small moment that you approach your hand to the orrery, the world changes again. And instead of a path that you were on towards Maxia, it becomes darker, cloudy, and a castle starts to form as you touch it, and you get this feeling, and this image of just Bram being taken by force and brought back into the castle where he will be locked. And you come out of the orrery. And I'll say, Sylphir, you would have done your 4 hour of meditating, so you have like another 4 hour of just small activities left. And you kind of started, and then the orrery starts to shake. And Veya comes out.
Oh!
Welcome back.
Oh! Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Is anyone hurt? Is anyone dead?
Not anymore.
Not any. Somebody was dead.
More.
No, somebody was hurt. We were hurt, but we're fine now.
I am so.
Others are still sleeping.
They're fine.
Me, me, me.
It takes Odd like so much to wake up. Now that he knows something is gonna stab him in his sleep.
You see that he has like his bow on his ankle. Like Odd has his bow on his ankle. I'm pretty sure he hasn't taken it off.
Okay.
Never said it.
Is she dead? Did you kill her?
I
We
don't
didn't.
remember.
You don't remember if she's dead or not?
Wait,
Were you
No,
unconscious?
I
Did
have
you
a
really?
really bad memory. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're,
no.
you're holding the orrery. You can go back in
Oh,
your
that's
memories.
right. I do remember.
Well,
I
actually,
just
you
said
see
that
him-
out loud. Oh, I do remember.
You see him focus a little on the orrery.
Oh, why
So-
are you making that face? Oh my.
Bram's
I'm
friend, by the way,
remembering so
the lady.
much stuff.
Okay, calm down. You're going to, I don't know, burst an aneurysm or something.
Say if I were to not remember, actually.
Bram
Simon,
had
Bram's friend.
a friend called Many Faces that came and killed her
Alright,
just before she was gonna unleash a very powerful spell on everyone.
that's
Kill
right.
every one of us.
Now I do remember. I can't stop making that face. So, yeah, she's dead, but we did kill her. Some friend, question mark, of Bram came in and did us the favor, I guess.
Okay. I'm just going to say this without any sort of explanation, so don't ask. Let's not trust any acquaintances of Bram for the foreseeable future. Don't ask me why, I just think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Yes, you're very easy to convince, I like that. So I'm really sorry.
Why?
I mean, it's not your. I waged a war on a god, and hopefully the point is that I can appeal before her court and make her not want to kill us, because that kind of adds another thing to the list. If, why are you making that face?
You lost me at God.
Okay. A god is going to kill me.
Mhm.
I would like for you not to be there when it happens.
Why not?
She'll probably kill you too.
Things have tried to kill me before.
Not
I'm still standing.
that's I like your optimism. I would like to try to avoid that. So I am going to talk to her higher followers.
Isn't that like praying with extra steps?
Yes. But in recent times, when I've tried to appeal to Olo, she's been kind of, and I say this nicely, vindictive and two-faced. And
She has two faces?
and it's an expression, darling.
Oh, okay. That would have been cool.
And the thing is that she has this really fun trick that she does that says, join my religion. It's about love and caring and friendship. And then 9 times
That
out of
sounds
10,
nice.
she makes you insane.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of, you have to be careful. And,
Little
you know,
caveat.
that's what she did to Oliver, and then she makes her followers gouge out their own eyeballs because love is blind. I really didn't get to that step. So, yeah, she wants to kill me.
why don't you just kill her back?
She is a god.
And
Finding where
I've
she
killed
is
goats before.
and
Shut up, you're sleeping on.
finding where she is and the act of murdering a god, it's a little difficult, especially the god of love, because she kind of reigns over a lot of the whole romance, baby making, familial friendship, love sort of domain. And if I kill her, then there's no more babies, there's no more love, there's no more
I wanna add
family.
something to your knowledge of
Rambling.
gods. As a cleric, you would have learned that it is impossible to kill a god, and none of them have ever died.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna explain that to Sylph here.
I just wanted to, because you know, a lot of gods die in D&D, but not in my world.
that sucks. It's fun to be
And-
able to kill a
Yeah,
god.
they'll lose, bro. They'll lose.
And I could try and commune with her, but I feel like it would just be putting everyone more at risk. So I'm glad you're all alive. I'm sorry for almost getting you killed. I do have a few things I'd like to do in wait, where are we?
You're an inn in Maxia.
We're in Maxia.
Right. We're in Baxter right now.
Again,
Sophia's not having
Right.
a good day.
we were heading there. Okay. There are some things that I'd like to do. Very fun, interesting things that don't concern any of you.
Wow.
So what's the plan?
Just don't go see the wizard. You'll get us in trouble. You'll get you in trouble.
Right, because of the restraining order.
Yes.
Has he met Odd?
I don't think he had the opportunity.
I think he should meet Odd. I think he should. Yes. You know, you're asleep. Okay. Did we get a letter back from him? Did he respond? No. He does seem like a terrible, terrible person. And I've met recently my fair share of terrible, terrible people. I think I've met more terrible people in the past 2 weeks than I have in my 35 years of being alive.
Only?
But-
Only 35?
Did
I am
your
a
husband-
half elf.
Wasn't he bad? Your husband? He did things in your brain?
The jury's still out on that, and also it is too soon to be making dead husband jokes. I'm sorry.
But
It's been
all
like
here.
it's been like 12 hours for me. I didn't like
I didn't mean it like that.
it's
He made you
fine.
hurt.
I mean, I've lived essentially 6 years without him and then just got him back and had him smited down by a giant fiery ball of sunlight, but it's fine.
I mean, I did try to save him.
You did. I wanted to tell you. I wanted to thank you. I thought sometimes maybe the only option would be to harm him and to get rid of him and put him out of his misery. And you showed great compassion that time. And you've earned my thanks and my respect, Sophia. You are a great person with a kind heart.
Well, thank you.
Do I feel rested? Do I feel like I should go to bed?
You would have had a long rest.
Okay, so now I'm just up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure they went to bed pretty late.
I did. I don't know about the rest of them.
Yeah.
Me. Slept for 14 hours.
Is there a window in our room?
Yeah, sure.
Are there trees nearby?
Are you gonna talk to the trees?
I'd say there are decorative trees.
Are there any birds in it?
Roll me a perception
There's-
check.
They're
I
sleeping.
If it's in the middle of the night, it would be bats or owls.
The birds are sleeping.
Nah, I rolled a 24. It better be
Damn.
awake.
Jeez.
They're in the
You look at the trees and you cannot find any birds. But
What?
you see a bit further on the top of a house, just an owl.
Oh.
That's why
I
I'm
will
always
try to
so smart.
get its attention just by making a few sounds that won't wake up my my friends.
Way to not
Did you
gender the
cast
owls.
anything?
Not yet.
Roll me an animal handling.
Like, what are you
Okay.
doing?
7.
It doesn't seem
Oh,
to
no.
notice your presence.
All right.
Or it's ignoring you.
A little both.
You.
I'll
looking
use
at?
my primal awareness to cast Speak with Animals. And I will
Alright.
try talking to it.
What do you
Hey,
say?
buddy. Hey, buddy. I need your help. Can you come here, please?
You can roll me another animal handling, but with advantage.
Sylphir
Because you
just
can talk
sounds
his
like
language.
any fucking drunk man on the street. Hey, buddy, come here.
17.
17.
Got any
You see,
cigarettes?
he comes closer to one of the
Got-
trees that are in the
got
middle
any
of the road.
Got a light?
Like the road is separated by two paths with like trees in the middle. It's pretty. But he goes there and he's still far. Then you see him. He goes to a bit closer and he kind of lands on. There are no lampposts in D&D, not in this city at least. He lands on the top of a small outside like shop, and he kind of lands on the roof of that, so he's close enough to talk. He's like, "Have you seen mice?"
Yes.
Where?
Over there.
Where do you point? Inside your room?
Are you trying to fuck an owl, bro?
down the tree.
Down the
I
tree.
saw a few of them earlier, but I
don't.
think they just left.
Oh.
Hey, buddy, I wanted to know if you would let me use your eyes for a little bit.
I'm sorry.
What?
All I would need you to do is let me just touch you and cast a spell on you. It's magic, and it would let me see what you see from the sky for a little bit. Would you be fine with that?
I don't understand. But for
Me,
a mouse, I
me
would
put-
let you touch me.
can you repeat? I didn't understand it.
For a mouse, I will let you touch me.
Oh my god,
I
you're
will
just
get
whoring
you-
out
No.
the owls.
I will get you 3 mice.
For the balloons.
For the balloons.
But you need to do my thing first, and then I'll go get the mice.
Fred, I like that your hand was blurred out when you did that. It looked like you were doing something obscene and terrible.
He just threatened the owl.
Roll me just a straight animal handling.
Thea's standing there, and all she's hearing is woo woo woo.
7
woo,
again.
woo. It's like, oh fuck.
Mice first, and then you can touch me.
Are you
That sounds so
losing a deal
Well,
with an
no.
owl?
You don't understand what's
Yes.
happening.
No, I don't, but it sounds like Sulfur's being defeated by his tone of hooting. All I hear is a really defeated, like, ooh.
I'm just sleeping.
Can I use my 4 hour of light activities to hunt 3 mice?
I'll let you go outside.
I can help him.
I'd say together you are able to find 3 mice. Yes. Well, actually, in the middle of a city,
That's
roll me a
where
survival.
Every mice is. Are.
Even more.
Roll me a survival, and I'd say since you have speak with animals active, I'll let you have advantage because you can lure them
Alright.
out.
Damn, I rolled like shit. Oh. 15.
15, yes, you managed to get the 3 that you need.
Nice.
You go back to your room.
Yes.
He's still waiting on the top of the shop. And you see,
So-
he kind of perks up as he sees like you coming back, and he comes to the window.
I present
Oh.
him the 3 mice. I go, there you go.
He takes like the 3 of them by holding their tail, and he kind of turns his back, ready to leave. But he waits.
I'll put my hand out to see if it's still fine if I touch him.
He's waiting.
I'll just pet him on his head a little bit and cast Beast Sense.
Beast sense. And can you explain what happens?
When I will touch him, a little glow from my hand that's like light blue will just spread on his head, and then my eyes and his eyes will glow at the same time.
Oh.
And then from here on out, I can't see and hear from my own body, but from the owl.
All right. And what you see is him. He starts to fly, and he goes to one of the trees that you previously saw, and one of them has like a hole in it, and he enters, and you can see 4 small baby owls,
He's got babies!
and he starts just kind of chewing the mice and giving them, and it's very bloody, but it's cute at the same time.
Yo, baby owls are nasty, by the way. They're so fucking ugly. They're all leg.
They look a bit like aliens. But yeah, he feeds them, and then he goes outside and he starts flying, and he goes back to the top of a building where he starts looking around. From his perception, and I'd say now that time has passed a little more, you start to see some people. How long does the spell last?
An hour.
An hour. So during that hour, you can see some people go outside and start preparing decorations. So people come out with carts and start putting things in the street. Let me just check. So people use flowers and a lot of green, a lot of like you'll see like mossy statues and a lot of just green themed like little decorations all around town. And they start to
Nice.
place it, and it seems like everything is going well until the orrery does something.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Come
Oh,
on,
no.
dude.
Wait, we didn't
We
even
just
have a long rest,
started.
did we?
They haven't even had a long rest yet.
Why we didn't?
You guys
No,
are still
I did.
sleeping.
No, we didn't. We don't have a long rest.
Well, a bunch of time has passed. Let's
I
just say.
wanted their.
Because
Count?
you've
The-
been
the
outside,
owl
you
roleplay.
hunted things, you looked through his eyes, you saw the decorations, you kind of looked around, seeing what was happening.
Can I do something while Silver's in his weird trance before we
Sure.
get attacked?
Yeah.
I'd just like to like kneel down at the side of the bed and just like fold my hands and say, I know you can hear me. This is between you and I. Do not bring my friends into this.
As you finish the sentence, the orrery starts shaking.
Ah, fuck!
Veya, roll me a d6.
I will drive over to your house, Mev, and kill him myself.
I mean, he's just laughing next to me. He's all like,
Punch him in the face!
punch him
Oh,
in the
that
balls.
one is, I believe, the most
The worst
brutal.
one.
It's
Oh.
the
Of
nicest one.
course.
They're just the cutest patooties.
They're just little owls.
It's just the
So,
cutest little.
out of the orrery comes out a bunch of colors.
And he steals my popcorn.
Unacceptable.
And
Punch him.
it's right now it's going to green, and you see those four little creatures
Oh, fuck. Not the sand, guys.
that are small blob, kind of like a fat disc with two tentacle with eyes at the top and many blue spiked tentacles at the bottom. And so we will, in fact, roll initiative.
Did we,
We
hear
won't,
this? We're not even
actually.
in the same rooms.
You're not in the same
True.
room,
True,
but
we're just sleeping in a different
Veradia
room.
is in the same room.
So I don't
Well,
roll
no, but there's
initiative,
only
or-
2 beds. So I guess if I thought, I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
You were
Ram
going to the
disappeared
I was
from
with
the other
Sophie
room,
Fear,
but-
so I guess Odd and Bram are in the same room. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess Odd, you're all alone.
Quite, so am I in combat, or?
Not for now.
Alright.
Wait. So did I get a long rest or no?
Oh, you did.
Not you, because you stayed up late.
Ah,
Naughty, naughty.
Love that for me. Love that for me.
So yeah, because points were redeemed on Twitch, the orrery is spitting out evil creatures.
If I don't level up,
evil boys. Yeah, I'm gonna be annoying
I'm
now.
gonna
Do we
hold
get
my
to
levels.
level up now? Can I level up? It's just that we just
Uh,
fought.
Check.
I mean, technically,
We just fought a
got-
kobold sorcerer. God, level me up again. Jesus, you guys are so annoying.
I mean, we did. We killed 17 kobolds yesterday.
It's still not enough.
Damn.
At level 2?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
kobold.
And one of them had more
Levels.
HP than us.
We didn't level up. Even Zach said we should level up. Now, excuse me.
I don't care what he said.
That's true.
So they rolled higher. They rolled a dirty 20,
They can get fucked.
and so as all of this happens, they have time to react before anyone else.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sleeping.
And
Me.
Has
So-
it been an hour since I cast my spell?
yeah.
Good.
Oh, by the way, for the future, you can't cast spells while doing the light activities of your long rest.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you. So what they will do is the room is pretty small, so one of them is gonna use the stench spray. So all of you have to do a Dex saving throw. Aradia,
I'm sleeping.
I think since you're unconscious, it's just a fail. Let me check,
Okay.
Yippee!
because I might be wrong.
Brr.
How am I faster than you? I
Damn.
shouldn't be
That was
faster.
supposed to be 16, but it got stuck on the edge of the screen. So it was a 6.
Yeah, the creature automatically fails dexterity and strength saving throws. So everyone succeeds except for Aradia, who is not awake right now. So Aradia, you get covered in foul-smelling liquid.
If I survive, we're in with the bath.
Yeah, you're next to the bats, so you're fine.
What?
But yeah, you are poisoned. And while
Does that
this
wake her up?
happens, yeah, absolutely. Aradia, just this awful smell just is so concentrated. You feel like someone took the smell and put it in your nose. And you're kind of covered with it. And for the duration, you are poisoned. Which means...
Did I get any damage?
Nope, not from that.
Okay.
The 3 others are gonna do their attacks. And I'll say... Sylphir, you're holding the Eerie, so you'll get 2 of them. Sylphir, for the first attack. 17 to
What?
it.
Wait, hold up. When I hold the Eerie, I have more cons, so let me just...
Con doesn't do
That-
anything to your armor class.
Oh no, it's Dex, you're right. Yes, it hits.
So you take
Let's give me more HP.
4 of piercing and 3 of acid damage.
Whoa.
Can I use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements?
Yeah,
Pop off!
but it only works. It only takes away 1 of damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wasn't it 3 of...
Yeah, after 2.
Oh,
It gives you resistance, so it halves the damage.
oh, right. You're right.
So you take 2 instead of 3.
Yeah.
And the acid, as you kind of absorb it, it still stays on you and burns. After that, the second attack. Oh, natural 20. 9 points of piercing damage
You scared
and
me.
5 points of acid damage.
That's halved?
Does it give you resistance until end of turn? Or just for
It's
that
the
attack?
duration, I think.
I think it's
Just for
just
the
for
duration.
1 attack now.
Until the start of your next turn. It has not been my turn yet.
Alright. Perfect.
Pop
then.
off!
You can
So,
have
3?
it. Yeah. And then one of them is gonna attack Veya.
Oh, pop off.
9 to it.
9 doesn't hit.
I don't know
I,
why I
like,
rolled
do
again. I
a-
just have 1 attack.
I do a sick fucking roll with a leg sweep movement, and he doesn't even touch me. I feel graceful, I feel elegant, I feel a little pissed off.
Alright. Sylphir, your turn.
I will...
Get it, get it, get it.
Hold up. I
get
just
it.
need to see if this works. It made that attack. So I will use my short sword and attack the nearest one.
Go for it.
All right. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Then 5 of piercing damage. And
10.
my
That's 10.
what?
There was 10 of piercing damage. It was 5 plus 5.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And then 5 of acid damage as well.
That does it.
And okay. I was ready to continue.
Stop talking. He's dead.
I believe you have another attack.
yes. I will use my second attack to do exactly the same thing to the second one.
Go for it.
14 to hit,
That hits.
and then 9 of piercing damage. And if that's not enough, I have my dreadful strikes. That is 1 extra d4 of psychic damage, so plus 3 psychic damage.
My guy.
He's
Pop.
vulnerable to psychic damage, which means he takes 2 times the damage and he also dies.
How did you
Just-
know?
I did
Sylphia's
it.
unlocking parts of his brain that are like.
He
Only
knew,
when
just
I'm
didn't
holding
remember. That's what
When he-
Sulfur is all
yeah.
about. He knows
When he-
everything, but he forgot.
When he merged with that owl, he saw life, he saw death. Like he was like, I know everything. Pew pew.
But yeah, it's your turn. There's 2 left. Oh wait, Sulfur. At the end of your turn, you must do a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, shit.
And now, since you have a +1, I believe it changes something.
Oh, this is happening. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
dreaming
Well,
of
that's enough,
pickles.
11.
actually.
Dreaming of
Oh,
farts.
pickles.
And yeah, the acid
Boxers.
kind of stops.
Good.
But yeah,
I will go. Oh, why does this keep happening? Why do you hate me? I just wanted to tell you not to attack other people. And I will cast Toll of the Dead on the one that tried to hit me.
that's wisdom saving
Yes,
throw?
wisdom. Sorry, I thought you were telling me the number.
7.
7, no. So that will be. Oh! 7 points of necrotic damage.
That
and then.
was a bad roll,
Yeah.
but he has 7 HP.
Ah! I'm so cool! And
So there's one
when I
left?
Go, when I go like this, his ears start to bleed. If he has ears, his
He doesn't really.
his holes, multiple holes. If he has any orifices,
He has a mouth.
they just start.
That's pretty
He's
much
bleeding
it.
from the mouth.
He has eyes, but it's not really an orifice.
It's okay.
You can bleed from the eyes.
But you can bleed from it. Yeah, that's why I.
Yeah, he's just gonna start bleeding from
Speaking from
everything.
experience.
Perfect.
And I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's fine. Next up, you, and I'm just going to, I'm
There's
very
one
rusty.
left.
Okay, go. And I will cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
All right.
And I can smack him.
Yeah,
Go smack! 15.
that
That's
hits.
not great. Yes! 11, which I know now.
It kills
He's
him.
gonna.
The fight
and-
is over.
Yippee!
What happened?
Veya's still on the ground. Veya's like,
But it's on the
Against the
on. Yeah.
I just turn
It's
around
killed.
from the bed because I'm assuming I was like back to the window. I turn around. What did I
We-
miss?
make a very good team, Sylphia. Wow!
High
Does-
five.
Smell.
It smells really bad in the room right now, and it's worse for Radia.
Who sharded?
I will
Go
open
take a
up all the
bath.
windows. Gonna
It's
open
the
all the
Ori,
windows.
guys. It's
I'm
the
like-
Ori.
I'm like half awake, just like walking. Like I'm going to take a bath now.
I should. I will go and bathe too. Can I come with you? It doesn't smell nice. Also, hello.
I just opened the door. I am half awake. I got hit, and I'm like,
Nice.
"What happened?" And I smell. I'm showering, and
sniff.
my eyes aren't even open. I'm just like, "I'll
Okay.
make it."
I'll
Say,
just
Radia,
like.
you go in the bath, and you kind of just fall asleep there,
Oh.
and you finish your long rest there.
I'll stick around in the bath to make sure she doesn't drown. Like
Nightmare.
I will go
Smells
and
like-
bathe,
smells
and
like,
it's lovely.
Like grilled beef.
Oh my god! You get out, you're all pruny and disgusting.
You smell like.
So yeah, you all complete the long rest.
Smell like beef.
I just make little flowers in the bath to make it smell a little bit better.
And yeah, Radia, you kind of wake up in the bath.
Hello.
The smell is gone.
When did you get here?
Last night, fought some things. Sylphia touched an owl. It was a very productive evening.
I'm
all
sorry,
in
Sophia
all.
did what?
He touched an owl, kind of in a stroking motion,
I
And then
bet
he's-
the owl.
and then he stood frozen for
Is that what he
several
looked like?
minutes. Whoa! An owl!
That's crazy. He's in
He's
the
being
bath.
punished for his crimes. He's trying to steal
He's being-
elastics.
I thought his crimes were yelling.
That too.
His crimes
Um,
are shout.
I didn't know he could. I didn't know he could touch owls and see through them. That's a little bit. Should I be
mean,
concerned?
I mean, I wouldn't use the term great again, because for me, 12 hours ago, 12 to 24, my husband did, in fact, get, by.
Alright.
So I'm not feeling, emotionally, I'm not feeling great, but physically, my connection to Beatha has never been better, which is surprising considering the fact that, again, I'm sorry, I already apologized to Sophia, I'm sorry to you, that a god wants to kill me.
Oh, just make up with her.
No, I won't. She's insane.
Well, that's what I forgot my dude's name. That guy.
Yes.
Principal
Yes.
something.
Oh, the nice one or the creepy one that wanted to keep me locked
Obviously the nice one.
in a. Okay.
He said that the only way that you can make it out of this is by trying to make up with her, because your husband did die out of love, so maybe she can give you a free pass.
I
or
mean,
something
she
for a
did
while.
for a while.
Well, I don't know, until you piss her off again or something.
I mean, I am characteristically unlovable.
No, that's not what I.
It's
This
like,
is too early to be like, ooh.
but also, I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to love someone like I loved Oliver again. I just don't see a point or reason, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life after all of this. I feel like we're going to get this. We're going to fix the Ori, but I just don't know what I'm supposed to do afterwards if I
Well,
don't have him.
You have
come
time
back.
until we do figure it out.
I don't even know if I want to continue after all this. It's nice to have a purpose, but I mean, after
Well,
that,
You
I
should
don't
you
know.
should talk to Beatha to make sure that Oliver is with her and not
he
captured.
didn't know her.
That's
he-
okay.
he didn't-
Beatha knows you.
I don't
She
know.
can do that for you. She saved you from that god. Well, that priestess or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
I'm just saying, it's worth a shot if you
I was-
ask her.
I didn't think that was her. I thought that was just the Ori being terrible.
Well, I felt her there,
Oh,
and I don't feel Beatha with me often, but that to me was just a clear manifestation of her love for you.
suppose
She
that's
protected you from somebody else.
good to know. Maybe I don't know. Olo is fairly well known. Maybe there's a church in this city that I could go to. I also might immediately get killed the moment I step foot in there. So
Well,
maybe
before you step in there, you should maybe make sure that Beatha has you, and if something does happen, at least you'll be with Oliver and not tortured for eternity in all those, I don't know, life after death sex
I
dungeon.
love
I don't really know what she does.
she's the goddess. She's the goddess of love, romantic love, familial love, partner love. She's just she does it. And the problem is that she has such an intense. I don't know if it's her. Well, it's kind of her. I saw it. It was terrible. But also the way that the people who follow her view her. You know, I was just learning. I was young. I assumed love with romantic love, and some people that go as far as like gouge their eyes out, and they go mad. They do crazy things in her name, and so you know, it's two ends of the spectrum.
You definitely maybe shouldn't go to church considering a priestess came to you to kill you. But,
I mean, I don't care that much if I die. If I'm being honest, I didn't care much before, and I don't care much.
yeah, but where are
now.
you gonna go even if you die? You're gonna become. You're
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
Holos forever.
I
You're
mean,
just gonna be with her. I'm just saying, if you really do want to do something stupid, and I'm saying that like as I'm getting out because I'm starting to rotisserie chicken in that bath. If you're gonna do that, you should talk to Beatha first. You don't need to go to church to do this. You don't need to put yourself in useless danger.
I felt I you weren't there. I was stuck in a place where there was no one. I was alone. There were these creatures, and I called out for them both. And
No authority in
Olo was supposedly the one that showed up, and she, I don't know, an angel, a celestial, and she kind of held me there, and I couldn't move, and I attacked the celestial to get free. And that's why she's haunting me, because it's a great grievance to attack the celestial of a god, of course. I mean, any idiot would know, but I was just so focused on getting back to Oliver and getting back to all of you that I didn't think. And I'm worried that Beatha won't look at me the same way. I'm worried that she regrets saving me. I
don't know. I feel like she saved you times and times again. Why would she be disappointed at you now?
Oh, maybe she finds it very amusing that I keep being alive in situations that could kill me.
Well, even if she does find it amusing, at least it's not... Amusing is a positive emotion, right? So it's still better than anything else she could be feeling that you might possibly think she is. I'm just saying, you did everything you did, even attack a celestial, out of love. Any kind of love that she wishes you put devotion into. Your husband died out of love, and you want to die out of love because you don't find a reason without him. How could she not forgive you? You're doing everything you want to do out of love. Or out of agony because you lost love. And I feel like it's just not a good reason to just be like, well, she'll kill me. I feel like you're doing what she wants everybody to do.
I understand where you're coming from, and to a certain point, you are correct. You saw a portion of what she can do, the command that she has over her followers. Can you imagine someone like that in your life? She can forgive me or not forgive me, but that won't change at the end of the day that she is mad.
You can't change mad gods until, you become one of them. That's not better. But what you can do is save your ass from them. If you can at least make peace, this is so much better than to just... We're not gonna kill her. Nothing you can do going to kill her. Nothing Beatha can do can kill her. Crazy people are going to be crazy no matter where you go. There's nothing you can do. What you decide to do with your own crazy is on you. Just don't try to solve it. Just, I don't know. We're all a little bit crazy. And trying to kill a god, that's just...
I don't. I mean, you
can't.
kill a god. It doesn't work like that. But I don't. Perhaps I can talk to her. I don't know if she'll listen to me now. She's probably still very mad. But perhaps I can turn to reason with her. And there are a few things I'd like to do in the town before we
I still
carry
think
on.
that even if you are going to contact her, if you do die, I still think that maybe you should talk to Beatha first. You don't want to die thinking that she might be mad at you. Even if I don't think she is. You don't want to end it there thinking she... I don't know, unresolved feelings? I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of people I care about die. And I don't want to
That's-
think that once you die, I'll have to be like, Beatha, could you, like, put them together? Because I don't even know if she likes me. So
She
I can't do
does.
that, but you can.
She cares very much for you. When I met you for the first time, she told me you had a strong aura about you that attracts her to you. She likes to be around you.
I attract a lot of things, apparently.
You know
Most
what I mean.
exclusively trouble.
But this
And
is
mad.
not
This is
trouble,
really
Aradia. She still loves you. That much I know for certain. There is not a doubt in my mind that your god has given up on you.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that your gods have given up on you.
Okay, one of
Past or
them
present.
definitely doesn't like me though. In fact, it would almost be a vendetta, a spite. She's stalking me out of spite.
But love and hate are basically the same emotion. They're extremes of similar emotions. Have you
That's
heard
fair.
about petting aggression? When I was in school... they were talking about how sometimes when you pet a really cute animal, you kind of just want to, like, squish it and fuse with it. Just saying. She's really extreme. Maybe she just wants to fuse
Full Metal
with you?
Alchemist.
No, no, no.
You're not here.
No. We don't talk about the dog, okay?
You fuse with a dog, I mean.
Disgusting. Odd's getting in butt naked. Dick's out. What are we talking about?
No, he's actually going in the bath with his borrowed boxers.
In my hard boxers.
Yeah. God fucking damn it.
He's gonna put them back now. A week later.
He actually found some more overnight. He's just changing
Another
it.
room.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I would try this is going to sound extremely unconvincing. I will try not to die. I hope. I promise nothing. And you don't need to put me on some sort of like suicide
Suicidal
watch. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Okay, I'm not going to throw myself off of any tall buildings. I don't like how hypocritical she was.
I only know
Okay.
one god. Maybe two. Alright, 3.
You put up
I was
4
gonna say
fingers.
I did 3.
I thought you went.
I got
okay, no,
confused. I assume that as that conversation goes, we just left to go get
Right.
breakfast or something.
Yeah. Continental breakfast, pancakes, coffee.
Ooh, coffee.
So, Odd, you wake up alone in your room. Bram is gone.
Must have left early. Put on my my socks. I won't have socks. Put on my
My trousers.
put on my boxers. I get
They're
it.
backwards.
Alright, and you find Sylphia alone.
In my room.
No, you got out of your room, you said?
Yeah.
So yeah, you find Sylphir not far in the inn.
Hey, Sylphir.
Hello.
What's happened? Where's everyone?
The girls went to the bath and Bram isn't,
Ah.
Just points
Yeah.
at his pants.
I
As you know.
see.
Sleeping it off.
Wanna get breakfast?
Breakfast.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
We'll go down one of the tables.
So you get to the tables, and it's a plate of fruits for breakfast. And what the barkeep, the kitchen keep, the chef says is, well, for the first of Blood Rise, we only have green fruits for breakfast. And he takes a plate, and they are green grapes, green apples. There's also
Kale.
pears.
Carrot is not green.
Hey. No, the best pears are green. Unripened pears are the shit.
Well,
If you're eating yellow pears, you're a
no,
fucking
no,
monster.
She said carrots.
Oh, wait, green carrots.
Yeah,
I heard pears.
No. Well, he said
Carrots are
pears.
fruits.
Wait,
So
green
yeah,
carrots?
there's like a plate of that food on the table.
Legumes.
So they serve you each a plate, and eventually the girls come back from their bath time that lasted hours, and they're all pruned up, and you all get a plate of food.
Meat.
I'm sorry. Why are all of our fruits green? The festive pod. I know
Pod
the
rice.
months of the year.
Pod
I know
peas.
what the pod. I haven't lived in a basement for 6 years.
It's
Sure, why?
Plod. Plodrise. And
Plod rise.
every
Like
first of the
Canada
month is
Day?
a holiday. It's not part of a week, which
Oh.
aren't called
Oh.
weeks.
You
So
guys
yeah.
tell Zach made a calendar.
It's a 5-day, which is called a pentad. So a week is a pentad. It's 5-day. And yeah, it's not part of a pentad. The first, it's just a holiday. So people don't work
Right.
if they have like important jobs, like a school or a mayor or like I don't know, farmers still work because they have to. The poor
union
people
doesn't-
still work, but like the schools are closed. People have like a free day at school where they can do whatever. So yeah, today is the first of Blood Rise, and Blood Rise meaning the rise of a fresh layer of grass, because we're in spring. And so,
I was
What's
just gonna
your
say
question?
if that's something we celebrate.
you celebrate the first of every month.
No, I know, but not
It's
just
the
in the
first of
city,
the
but all
month.
around the continent.
Yeah, but this one is nice because like the flowers come up and like, it's the beginning of spring. It's not actually the beginning of spring.
Prettier in my circle.
Benigning.
It's
In the beginning.
In the
beginning.
In the
beginning.
In the
No, I just said
beginning.
normally. Does this holiday? I feel like this holiday and the greenery and everything. I feel like it has to do with Beatha. Can I ask?
the holidays are not really
God related.
God related. Everything is God related. Some people will say that it is related to Beatha, but it's not what people are celebrating. They're
Okay.
celebrating another month where they could survive without dragons or an army of undead or normal D&D stuff happening to them.
What if some people died to dragons before the first of Plot Rise?
Maybe they don't
And they-
celebrate as much.
Fair
We
enough.
celebrate with red.
So yeah,
fruit.
right now you can see by the windows some people are going, and there's a lot of merchants that take advantage of holidays to sell like green themed stuff.
Plants?
There are plants. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
already know that.
bunch of stuff.
I go here every year.
Numbers.
Yeah, you're
Pickles?
you're aware of that.
Wait,
But
can you
yeah,
get
for
pickles
like
the rope?
people that have been locked up for a while, and for people that have been in hell for a while, or people that are just maybe not celebrating holidays as much because they spend their lives in the forest.
That's oddly specific,
Hey!
but okay.
I can't
Or in
really.
hell. Does that count?
It's almost all of
Please
you. Like even Iradia, like she doesn't really celebrate
refuse.
the summer the summer holidays, but
We have different holidays.
Yeah,
where we
it's-
come from.
it's fun. It's nice to see like people happy about something.
Not
Oh.
trying to kill each other, you know?
Wow. This is nice. Everyone looks so excited to be outside and they're doing things and selling plants, and I don't know how to celebrate anything anymore.
What you celebrate? I mean, There's events in the city if you really wanted to.
I mean, I didn't really I mean, back before everything, anniversaries, birthdays, the beginning of the new year. My village was really small, so not really much first of the month celebrations, drinking mostly. And then afterwards, it was kind of like, what day is it? Where am I? How many years have passed? So not much time for celebrating.
Well, actually, it's the last month of spring. And actually, the middle of the month becomes summer. But it's still new. Everything's green. Because, the first month is mostly like yellow grass and stuff.
Disgusting.
So this is like the beginning of summer. But it's not summer yet. But it's... Aradia,
This sounds very confusing. Huh?
you got books. If you want to take a closer look, you haven't even looked inside any of them. Really.
It's bedtime stories. Yeah, we have to figure
Ah.
out what we're doing.
You don't have to read it. I'm just saying there's information
open
in
it.
them. If
He's trying to lure you into a false sense
I
of
had
security.
Read
God
it.
damn it! Don't open the book.
Read it.
I'll open the book.
Well,
but
see,
not right
I want
now.
my best.
Aradia?
I want my bedtime story.
Aradia, you slept great. Even though you were woken up, you feel like your dreams were just
I slept in
happy
a
and
bath.
fun.
I had a great time in the bath, guys.
You were in there for like 3 hours. I'm surprised you're not more dehydrated.
The hands with the little.
It's to help
doing
them
the
grip the sea floor.
Really?
The soft
Yeah.
hooves.
That's
mean,
I learned that.
No, if anything, it's all
from a
clean now.
guy
And I
I
take my
know.
hoof and there's just no rocks or anything. It's shiny.
Is it me?
Look.
It is you.
You look what? Sorry?
My hooves are all like clean and shiny with the little thing I have under. Look.
I
Just
did.
spark?
I did spend at least a good 2 hours cleaning your hooves while you were asleep. I had nothing else to do.
And I didn't even feel it. What a delicate
You didn't.
hand.
Thank you. You didn't even wake up. You did make a very strange noise, but I mean, I don't
Oh.
judge.
Well, sometimes when I have dreams, I just kick, like a horse,
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
surprised I didn't kick you. Sometimes it happens. It's like, have you ever seen like horses sometimes when they have flies around their eyes and they like smack it with their tails?
sure. Yes.
Sometimes it does that in my
I've seen a
sleep.
horse.
No, but
I also kick my hooves when I have that. But it's a bit more violent.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting.
You also kick people in your sleep. I
That's why I
remember.
like spooning with you.
What the fuck? Actually, you spoon with both of us. We do the same fucking thing. It's like a massage.
So I
Maximum.
have a few things I would like to get done today. With people, without people, it doesn't really change anything.
What do you have to do?
It's embarrassing a little. I want to and I take out the little vial of my husband's ashes.
Oh my god.
I had the thought about making this into sort of a crystal or sort of I know that people do glass blowing and make it into sort of find someone who makes staves and make it into a staff, so I will always have him with me, and also maybe so I can hit people with him when it comes down to it. I think that would be a fun
Interesting.
couples activity for us to do.
A couples activity, like you hitting people with your
The
husband.
ashes of my husband, yes.
No, people
I
thought
like
I
it.
was strange.
Also, sometimes I feel as though I feel a lot of magical energy coming from Beatha, and sometimes I feel like it kind of spills out everywhere and it's a little chaotic and uncomfortable, and I'm not sure where to put it all. And I've heard that some people have objects that help them focus this energy, and I'm hoping maybe it can help me. I don't know anything about staff making or magical artifacts, but maybe if I have it blessed by someone who worships Beatha more than I do, harder than I do. I don't know how priests work.
Didn't have
Then
to
maybe. Well, I want her to know that it's for her. You know, I don't want anyone to think it's just for any magical reasons. I don't want any god who shall remain nameless to think it might be for them.
I mean, I have a couple of dealings with the Eerie to do.
What are you going to do?
None of your business.
I think it might be our business, considering it just spat out 4 weird things with eye stalks.
There were 4? I thought there were 3.
Just
You're 4.
I don't know. I was just like... That was a weird
You guys
night.
got attacked?
Yes.
Well, I didn't.
No, you were asleep.
You guys didn't invite me.
I was asleep.
Oh.
You was asleep.
God, you're such a crybaby.
But yeah, what do you plan on doing and where? Just in case something terrible happens and we need to
Well-
converge on your location.
Yeah, we have to figure out where we're going next. And I don't know, I feel like we've spent so much time in the city. If I could get some kind of indication as to where to next, maybe mark it on a map, it would be saving us some time.
Could
Maybe
ask
And
the
we have
Ori.
that, yeah, we have the ability to ask Yuri. And I guess we know where Odd's part is, or at least have an idea. We know where the 6th part is, or at least have an idea. And I finally got to touch the fucking Ori, and it's a compass. And I want to know where the compass might lead.
Okay, that makes sense. Also, you do have to understand I did not let you touch it because several violent outbursts and friendship making were probably not good timing.
Other options were the safest options for the time, but now it's traveling to a different plane, going through a war,
No, yeah,
facing a
understandably.
wizard that has a warrant against us, and
It's a restraining order, and those can be broken.
but not yet. There's so much to do.
Okay.
I feel
So
like
you-
if we were to do that before going to hell, then we can just like dip out if it really goes bad. Be like, bad idea. Go to hell. Literally.
So you want to get a map and then see in which
Well, we have a map,
direction-
don't we? Like
Do we have
we
a
had a
map?
map to lead us to the small town of Fresh.
Of
Air.
Bel-Air.
The principal.
So I can
there.
just maybe use that map if it's a really, really large map of the whole continent, and if not, get a map and then ask the questions to Jory.
Map. Sorry.
I would have done that outside the city, obviously, because that way if something squirts out because something goes bad, then we won't get arrested again. I'd rather risk being arrested if we try to contact the wizard at some point. Not yet. I don't trust that wizard.
I heard he didn't write back to you.
Well, not yet, but there's always a way to force some answers out of him. Plus, he might be watching. He was stalking us once before, and the thing says that he's not stalking us every second. And there's no
Oh!
need of trying to see him if he's not willing to talk to us.
I remember what I was thinking about while walking a week ago. Kira remembers. No, Kira remembers what she was thinking about a week ago. 2 weeks ago, even. Because I wasn't here last week. So do you remember how Oliver didn't know that he was doing something bad until he who shall not be named showed up and was like, you work for me now, you're a vampire, you can't do anything?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we already knew that. The wizard is like, no,
Right.
I fixed the corrupted part.
So maybe we just have to show the wizard that it's evil. What if we just sent him a letter and said, go look at the small town of Fresh Air, see what he's done?
Again? The school's closed. I don't have any ways to contact him.
What if we just send Odd? He doesn't know Odd. He could just
Again, he
could
could
just-
know Odd if he's been stalking us. If he was watching us with the little robots, he might have seen Odd before.
Yeah, but that's illegal. We can sue him. We can counter sue for stalking.
We didn't have much chance last time, and he was stalking us. I highly doubt that we'll have any more luck
I
now.
can persuade him.
Odd could just
my
kill
way.
him.
Well,
He could just bury him into the ground. The only thing that would be above ground are his eyes.
Yeah, but even then, we send Odd in, and hypothetically, if he's been stalking us, he could just kill Odd, and we'll never know. There is no way for us to keep an eye on Odd if something does happen.
Well,
I think it's a
do
horrible idea.
Send
do
the
have a
principal in.
I do
with
have a
Odd.
spell. Nobody wants to. I mean,
I mean,
Let's go.
even if you have a spell to make sure he's okay, we still can't go in.
I could just contact the wizard directly. Is it a breach of a restraining order if I just kind of beam a message into his mind?
Well, I no.
lobotomize him.
Lobotomize the arch wizard.
Do you have to be talking, or can you cast a spell for somebody else to be talking? Because then that could be a middle ground. If you cast
Well,
a spell on Odd to Odd
no.
mentally talk, you just have to really specifically say to Odd what he has to say word after word, just in case he gets sidetracked.
It's me. I have to be talking. I can't do it to anyone else. I'm sorry.
Then let's not. If we are to do that, let's not do it in the city. It'll be a lot harder for them to chase after us if we're not in here.
Sure. I mean,
Because there's so many spells I know, like locate creature and stuff. And if we're in the city, it will take them seconds to get to us. But if we're outside the city, we can keep walking, and then their escape routes are a little bit easier.
I can try. I could just send him something weird and cryptic, like go to the small town of Fresh Air.
Yeah, but that's
See what he
still-
did.
It could still be an infringement of our restraining order. I still
We
think
could
we
just-
should wait until we're out of town.
We could just go learn what the borders of our restraining order are.
Yeah, but then they'll keep an extra special eye on us. Well, they'll let him know we've asked. I don't know. I feel like the less...
But I mean, you sent him a letter?
Yeah, but this was different.
Isn't that an infringement
Because
if
he
it's
doesn't
sent by
have-
you?
It wasn't technically sent by me. It was sent by...
But didn't you sign
principal.
it? But you signed it. You contacted
I said
him.
who it was, but I didn't show up on his terrain. This is different. He doesn't.
But
have
I'm
to
not
be
gonna.
there.
I don't have to show up on his terrain.
No, I know. I'm saying.
I'm very
He didn't have
confused
to
by
read
the
the letter
logistics of
either.
this.
I'm saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying he managed to turn the law against us one time. If we do something that might be just on the edge of the law, sending the letter was already risky. If we keep pushing it, I feel like we're just gonna make it harder for us to get out of this.
Wait,
legal-wise.
sidebar, out of character. Isn't this what you wanted to do yesterday? Is this what we talked about yesterday?
Yeah, but still not in
Am I
the city.
insane?
I never wanted to do this
Oh.
in the city, nor today. Like, once
Why?
we're really far away from the city, if we do try to contact him, or like further into the forest or whatever, we're still far enough so that even if he does try to do something illegally, it won't happen to us until we go back into the city.
Okay. I'm very
Because
confused.
then if we go back into prison because we keep trying, and then the letter is actually going to get us in trouble too, I just feel like we shouldn't be doing this inside the city.
Zach, do we know the actual bounds of what we can and can't do about the?
Do we know the terms of our restraining order?
Yeah,
What
Okay,
you
back.
knew is that you couldn't get close to where he lives.
that's it.
That's
Close
what
to
you.
him or where he lives.
Yeah.
That's what the principal had told me. That's why I didn't go drop the letter by myself. He had someone send it for him. And it's still, to the letter, still, like, it was written my name if he opened it. But
Yeah, but
all
you
he
weren't
knew
there.
was from the principal. Like, it was sent from, like, a code from the principal. So, unless he opened the letter, he wouldn't have known it came from me. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm
we can
opposed to
just...
doing it here.
Sure. But I feel like it's counterproductive if we leave and we don't try something.
I mean, I have to go out of the city to do the orrery, the stuff with the orrery. So we can just do it once I'm fucking around with the orrery, and you can just ask him. Done. I'm just saying, like, if we were to do it in the end right now, I don't think it's a good idea. You also don't have to be
And-
listening to me, but I'm
No,
just saying.
I understand. That's not the issue. I'm just trying to figure out the legalities of our restraining order against the Archwizard, which seem very specific. And also, I would like to just know. Okay, I was stuck in an orrery for more than what felt like 20 minutes. So you would like to use the orrery to figure out the compass aspect to see where it would lead you
Of
next.
my part, yes.
Yes, of course. Did you already do it, or have you?
No,
do you need to do
that's
it?
why we can do what you want to do, and then at the end of the city, we sort of know where my part goes, so we can just sleep outside of the city for one night, do what you want to do with the wizard, that way we're not too far, and I get to do the orrery stuff. That way, if something does happen, again, legally, we
Why
can't
do
get
I
fucked.
feel? But why do I feel like you did use the orrery and it pointed us? Like, didn't it point away from the Nardur forest? And you were like, "No, the forest." Am I crazy for thinking that? Does somebody else
No,
hold
that
it?
was
You saw that
yesterday.
on stream.
That was yesterday.
When you
that
weren't
was
there.
in game. That was yesterday.
What?
That's why I said that we can leave the city towards where the orrery is pointing for
It
me.
was when you weren't there,
further.
Kiki.
When I wasn't there, when I was watching on the stream,
Yeah.
that like you'd used it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask my questions. Anyways,
Anyways,
because
fine.
did.
But you know that, yeah, Odd did.
I know the general
And-
direction. It's more east than north.
It's southeast east.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, because
Yes.
we had to go northwest
West, and it was the complete opposite.
or was it northeast east?
I'm pretty sure that it was in the opposite. It was where we just came back from.
I
and it's
feel
further away
like
from
it
the
was.
forest, and the
I
forest
feel
is
yes.
Oh, the forest
forest
was
is
north
north.
to west.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Northwest,
We're going south.
and where you
We had-
needed to go was
South,
southeast.
east.
Southeast.
You're
Yeah.
going
no southeast, more towards east. Yeah.
Yeah, that's southeast. Yeah.
No, you're
Going-
saying it wrong.
Southeast east.
Yeah, southeast east.
Bro,
Josh,
I'm a bunch. I'm a bunch.
Oh,
of
you said
Gerardi.
no, but it was correct the first time.
I'm
up.
just trying to, because I'm
Goddamn.
like trying to piece everything together about what I listened to last week and what Vea knows, and it's all very confusing.
So, what are you guys doing first?
I can go off on my own and get my things done. It's not the end of the world. It'll take like an hour, maybe 2. Depends on how long it takes for them to do the thing.
What do the rest of you kids want to do?
could
I'll be your.
take there and ask questions, or I could go with someone.
I'll be your second in command for the spell thing. I don't know what you want to do. Art, wizard,
Wait.
magic.
Oh. Well, I think we assumed we were going to do that after going out of the city. My question
Oh,
is more.
What did you want to do before then?
Well, that's my question. Vea, do you want us around you, or would you rather do this alone? Because if you want some
I
privacy, we can give you
think
that.
I'd rather do this alone. It's probably something I need to finish up, I guess, funeral wise, or something like whatever the kids say nowadays, grieving process and whatnot.
All right. That contacting spell. Can you do it more than once a day?
I can only do it once, and then I have to
Okay.
sleep.
So then let's meet outside of the city. At
Which gate?
the
East.
south
East.
gate. We can go
South?
south and then figure out a map. We
So-
can meet there whenever you're done.
You guys have used the East Gate more. It's closer
Oh.
to your school, and you're kind of more familiar in the
Okay,
area.
then yeah, the east gate, and we can just go south and from there or something. Side question for Senor DM. The
Yep.
map that we originally had, does it show the entire continent or just where we wanted to go? Like, does it show where south and southeast?
Yeah, the map is of the continent.
Okay, great. So I don't have to go buy another map.
Yep.
Terrific.
So,
So we have about an hour. You said, Vea?
Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know how long it takes for
Well-
people who make things from ashes to do it.
Do you
for
need any money?
No, I think I should be fine. I don't know how much it costs.
I
I'm
was
sure
just
I'll
gonna
be
say.
How much money do you have?
I have like 20, like a platinum and 10 gold.
Okay. I don't really know how these things cost, but
I don't know how these.
maybe you can make a deposit or something. Come back to us, and then we can help you gather money or something.
I mean, I'll ask. It doesn't need to be a precious gem or anything. And just, anyways,
All right.
I'll be off. I'll figure it out. I'll
So
ask
we'll
around.
meet like a little bit in the east gate
Sounds good.
whenever you're done.
So is
So-
there any way we can make a quick buck that time? No.
roll me a d20.
For sure.
Rolling a d20 for?
2.
Nope,
no.
you can't find any ways of making money. Right now.
Can you
Vea.
give a derail stroke?
Yes.
You go to... What kind of store are you looking for, actually?
I
A
wanna
gem
look-
store?
Maybe like a glass blower. I think more.
A glass blower. All right. Perfect. So you get to a store where you can see just as first of all, his windows are completely colored in many different kind of shapes and shades, and on the other side he has kind of like glass objects. And you get in there and you see a dwarven woman with a orange hair, eyebrows, and beard.
Oh.
And she is currently like on display in front of her, kind of showing green like flower pots or drink glasses and like a bunch of glass items that people can use. But she also has like a dragon made of glass. It's not very detailed, but you can still tell it's a dragon. It's like a cartoon dragon. And she has like a frog, and all like her green stuff are on displays today. And she's talking to a customer, and She kind of finishes up and turns towards you. And what would you like?
Oh, hi. I was actually wondering if you did commissions.
Yeah, sure. It takes some time, but I can do that.
I have a very important commission, and if you're unable to do it, please do not feel pressured to do it. I have my husband, who passed away. Stay with me. It's a weird sentence. And I have his ashes here. And I was wondering if you are capable of using them to assist in creating a sort of glass orb around maybe yay big.
Yeah, I can do that. Is there a color you'd like?
Probably maybe blue, green.
I've also done small pendants that you can tie to a necklace or something, if that's something that interests you.
Oh, I don't know. I do
can
know.
put some of the ashes in the glass, so it gives kind of a tint to it.
Can you make both? Can you do just one?
Sure, yeah.
Sure. How much will this cost?
So I'd say the orb would be maybe, let's say, 4 gold, and the small pendant 5, so 9 gold.
Sure, I can pay you that.
Well, I'll need the ashes.
Please be careful with them.
They're in a container, not a bag.
Yeah, they're in like a vial.
Alright, perfect, because we don't take them in a bag. Sometimes it leaks and it's not very nice.
Oh.
She takes the vial. She kind of looks.
Is everything okay?
And just... Are you sure these are your husbands? I mean, it looks like what clothing would look like if you burnt it. I mean, I'm not here to judge if you really miss that dress.
Wait. Are you certain?
There's kind of a color difference between ashes left by human remains and ashes left by easily flammable clothing.
Okay. I would take that back. Actually, I'm so sorry to have bothered you. Thank you for your time and your energy. Your work is lovely.
Oh, thank you. You want to get a little souvenir?
Sure. What do you have?
Dragon, frog, a vase.
Do you have a small frog? My friend likes frogs.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
2 gold pieces for the small frog?
Sure. Here. And I give her 2 gold pieces.
She gives you a small, very cartoonish because it's kind of bubbled up because it's glass. It just looks like a frog, but a very cartoonish and big frog.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
And you too. And happy blood rice.
Yes, that. Oh my god. And I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna think really hard and I'm gonna say, I understand that you are the giver of second life, but do you know if he is alive? You don't have to say yes or no or answer me in my head or any divine intervention or anything like that, but is he alive? Is he lying to me? Can I see him again? Please.
You don't really get an answer. I mean, gods don't really speak in people's heads.
No, I know.
But-
George speaks in my head all the time.
It's a dragon.
Yeah, he's my god. Who
I,
also tends to live in my head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But
And I'm just
be wary
gonna-
for a sign, because that's how deities work.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say in my head again, I will do anything for him. I will do anything for love, and I will show to you that what I did was out of love. And I will find him again, and I will be reunited with him. Whether I have your help or your hatred, I will find him again. You just watch. I will. And I'm gonna, like, head off towards the east gate, I guess.
So the others, well, that brief interaction happened. You were offered some free lemonade without lemons. It's just lime with like mint.
Limeade.
And
It's called limeade.
limeade, yeah, but it's not a pretty word. And so yeah, you get like your little cups for the
I like
road.
come back with a bunch of free weird merch. Claude's Rise
And-
merch.
You wait maybe 10 minutes and Veya shows up.
Oh, that was.
I don't even need to
fast.
breathe, but I need to. I think he's alive. I think he
Who
lied
is?
to us. He of illusion or some sort of stupid magic. But I think he's alive. I don't
wait,
think
wait.
he's dead.
Oliver lied or T lied?
I think he lied. It must have been some sort of illusion. He must have teleported him. I took the ashes to the glass maker, and she said they were clothing. They were nothing more than clothes. It was just the clothes on his back. He must have taken him somewhere. We have to find him. Who knows what he could do? He betrayed him. He betrayed T. God knows what he's doing to him right now. I can't imagine what it must be like.
Well, if you were tortured for 7 years under T's command, then maybe you can.
I don't know if I can't even imagine. I mean, it was barely torture. It was just prison. But to defy such a great being, to defy something with so much power, can you imagine what that must be like? He did what he did because, oh God, this is all my fault again. I can't stop putting people in danger. We have to find him. I have to get him back.
We sure we do have to find him,
do we have
but
any clues
this
on where he
isn't.
is?
Yeah, there's nothing that we can do right now other than gather clues. There's nothing we know about T. I don't want to be mean, but if we go back, it's not gonna help. He's probably long gone.
I can use the spell. I can send him a message.
Yeah,
I can know if he's alive.
Of course, but I'm just saying that looking for Oliver right now, I think it might be best to get T to get to us, and then if you can contact Oliver, then absolutely do it.
I have to try. I mean, I don't know what he could be doing.
Torture.
Can I I would like to cast sending.
Yeah, let me just check something.
He's probably in another plane. Even to
I
other
think-
planes of existence. So if he is, I can do it's there.
Yeah, but even then, if you cast a spell and he's in a different plane, you'll just know it's not reaching him. And you know he's alive, so you'll kind
No,
of
I can. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. But if it's
Oh, I
already
thought
gone-
you couldn't
There's
go
a
through-
5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. There's
If
a
it's in another
5%
plane?
chance. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll still know if it
A low
doesn't
chance.
arrive that there's a chance that it's because he's in a different plane.
Well, no, it
Does-
doesn't say.
I said a chance.
Hmm.
You dumb. What are you, stupid or
Oh, no,
something?
but it doesn't. It's 5%.
It's
Mm.
5%.
So what
But
do you
she'll
say?
still
20.
know if it doesn't reach.
Oh my
That's what
god.
I'm saying.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say
You up?
Yo, baby boy, you up?
I'm going to say, Oliver, are you there? Can you hear me? I hope that you're still alive. I'm praying to every god that you're still here. Answer me. It's 25.
So,
Ah.
you hear back in your head.
Oh god! Sorry, I yelled.
Okay. I need more blood. And the message stops.
Was that Oliver's voice though? Like, it was-
If it was different from it was changed.
Did it sound more familiar to the one that we had heard when we were fighting the monstrous version of him?
Yes. Wasn't exactly the same, but it was similar.
I lost my husband and I found my husband.
Technically, it's a vampiric version of your husband. He's not
Yeah,
completely.
we'll figure it
100%
out.
there.
I can fix him.
Bea is the definition of, oh my god, but I can fix him. It'll change for me.
Absolutely. And I'm just gonna. He's alive.
Did he sound like himself? Did he sound hurt? Is he okay?
He sounded like the thing he was when we fought him on the field.
I don't want to sound or repeat some trauma you might have, but did you get the feeling he sounded like you when you were captive?
No, he really sounded like the creature that we fought on the field. Like, he hasn't turned back to his normal self.
I can see he sounded weak.
And weak.
Alright. Well,
I lied, by the way. I can send sending twice per long rest.
yeah, isn't it like a 3rd level spell that you can, so technically you could use your 2.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
2 3rd level spell slots, bitches. I'm the
Yeah.
ultimate cleric. I wasn't expecting that. I thought, Okay.
Hopefully, if he is being tortured, he's not completely himself. So maybe it'll hurt less. I don't know. I've never not been myself. Well, I've not been myself twice, but like.
I'm going to find tea. I will do unimaginable things to him if I find that he has harmed my husband. So we best get on the road because I really don't feel like waiting anymore.
Okay, well, hold on. I get the map out. Sophia,
Yes.
may I?
What? Oh yeah.
Eerie.
Yeah.
You forgot he had it.
I did, but I didn't.
He has to focus on the Ori to remember he had the Ori.
Oh wait!
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's
It's like,
right.
it's like when you have like a text and you're like, you lost your phone and you're like, ah shit, I lost my phone, and then you're looking for it and you're like, wait a minute, this is what I imagine Sophia to be like right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I do that all the time.
There you go.
Yeah, but you work hard. You have a reason to be a little loopy.
I also have fish brain.
Oh, true. Alright. Ori, I have to attune to it to be able to talk to it, yeah?
Yeah, you attune to it instantly. And
Fast as fuck, boy.
it starts telling the time.
Uh,
Except for the seconds. Which are
And then it
permanently
still
pointing in the
points.
same direction.
okay. I'll take a little pencil and I'll just draw like a line as to where it is pointing. Like a very faint line, just to general direction if ever we get lost.
On the Ori?
No, like on the map. I have the map like
Oh.
laid in front of me and I have the Ori above and I'm just tracing.
Try to draw on the Ori and it zaps you.
Sure. Alright.
Vandalism is a
alright.
no.
And then, Odd, how did you ask your questions? You have to say like, abracadabra, answer me,
you
wicked
just-
witch.
You
Been
you
sesame.
think about your questions, and when you want to ask, you don't have to do anything.
Alright.
You got that.
Is that what you do?
I'll close my eyes and be like, alright, it's showtime, baby.
So you feel that first you need to give an intention to know who has to be put in contact with you. So what is the bigger image of what you're trying to learn?
I'm trying to think like realistically what Daya would be thinking compared to what me personally want to be thinking about. But I would assume that I wouldn't be able to stop thinking.
Not what you're
About-
thinking about, it's what those
Yeah.
questions are about.
I'm thinking about the fact that I'm disappointed that it's not in the forest, and then all right, well, what else has linked me? Where else could this lead me? Why is it leading south / like east instead of where I thought I belonged? And it's like,
East.
why am I not belonging where I keep thinking I belong? And then it's just like a whole existential crisis because that's the only thing Daya thinks about.
Alright. And you feel the link being made, and you guys see your eyes change, and you're kind of more aware of what's happening right now inside the Ori than your surroundings for the moment, Iradia. What are your questions?
Do I see anyone?
Nope.
Alright.
You can kind of see this energy, but not with your eyes. It's more like you feel it.
Hello? Who's here?
Whoa.
Like, why all these men sound so ancient? Right. I'm unfocused because of the cat, because I can't see. Where does my part reside? Too vague. 0 out of 10.
It was inside of you all along.
It's over there. Just point somewhere and I can't
Go to the left.
Over there.
see. You're getting colder.
Oh,
Elemental.
that's
Slay
not
elemental?
Elemental. Just straight up.
Like the cheese?
No, you fucking huh?
Oh.
Elemental?
No, like you've transformed into this. I hate you.
Immortal.
I'll mute my phone. Fucking Instagram conversation.
Maybe I accidentally called you guys on Instagram. I'm looking at the text.
3 more questions.
Sorry.
Yeah. What is the name of the place I must go to retrieve my part? To uncorrupt my part, not retrieve.
Concise.
Earth.
I like it. Oh shit.
I swear to God, if he answers like Earth or Feywild, I'm gonna punch the fuck out of him. Gets up, start punching him.
For like a direction.
Start
You said
punching the
where, so it
Ori.
can't be a direction.
I said the name. I said the name. What is the
Ah,
name of the
true.
place I must go to uncorrupt my part? Because he said
I give you-
elemental, and I was like, bitch.
The elemental. It's got to be an elemental plane, but we can't go there because all of the elemental planes are bad.
We'll have to go to another place.
He can only answer with one word too. So a name.
Well,
if
for
an-
me, he answered a bunch of, kinda.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he said, "Oh, I'm supposed to answer with one word." Whoops. Afterwards, and it was like, nah.
Yeah, but
loser.
if he did it for me, I mean,
He won't do it for me.
he's the DM. He can do whatever he wants.
No.
Yes.
There's actually a puppet master behind him.
It's actually Chronomancers. I forgot what his name was. My bad.
Salvus.
Oh
Elvis?
shit.
Like the guy?
That's
Salvus.
That's not good.
Wrestling?
Salvus. Salvus Presley.
Am I too zoned out to be able to look at
I
the
heard
map?
Elvis.
There is no Salvus on the map.
It's Sylphir's long lost brother. Salvus.
Elvis is so
Is it in the
good.
plane that I am currently in?
Yes.
Oh, I have one question left, and it just ended up being this. How unfortunate. That's crazy. Fucking
You see, it's not that simple.
shit on your mom.
You were making
I'm
fun
just
of my,
kidding. I do
my
like your mom.
questions.
Shut up. How many days of travel would it take me to get there?
Not bad. $648.
Oh god. We don't have 2 years.
He's doing math.
Spasnospas. I need to.
It's in this place, motherfucker.
Relive your past.
You cut off.
You
Wait,
cut
what?
out the.
Relive your past.
3 days. Okay, if we're fast. If we run. If we could just keep dashing.
And
not
the
bad.
connection
Not bad.
breaks.
Ah!
And you feel this pulse of energy. You need to do an intelligence saving throw.
Oh shit.
Is it a
what the
magical effect?
fuck? Pop off.
Yeah.
So I have advantage?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. 22 or 21, so. I'll take half damage.
Nothing is appearing for me.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
just
get the dice rolls.
22
No?
or 22 or 20, 21 or 22.
You've been denied the dice.
Oh, there.
Perfect. You take no damage. You are strong mentally, and you manage to unlink with that creature without harming yourself. And you go
I
back
look
to
at
your
the map.
senses.
like aggressively grab the map.
Okay, what's happening?
What's southeast? What cities are southeast? What's with
So-
the line that I
Um,
made?
There is nothing directly there. That would be 3 days of travel. And the name of the place you're supposed to go does not seem to be anywhere on the map.
Okay, here's my question. Is there a forest, a lake, any sort of plain-ish materialistic shit that could be there, or is it just a dirt road?
Roll me a survival to see if you're able to read the map.
I can read a map. I can assure you that.
Yeah, but the days of travel on a map, which is a continent,
Can I help with that?
7.
you can try to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I relay like all the information. He said it was
15.
like an elemental dude. It was 3 days away, and it can't, there's no name on
Sylphir,
the map.
I can't.
there's one element that seems to be like around 3 days of travel, but the trace that she did on the map might not be accurate. It's in that direction, but it's not exactly where she traced. But you can see there's a lake that seems to be towards
Pin it.
there.
Hey.
Pin it. Do you see
I-
anything? Pin it. Just take my pencil. Just dab it.
Well, there's the lake there. That's approximately in that direction. That would make the most sense. Because water.
Because
But why am I connected to?
Maybe it has something to do with your mother.
My,
I mean, I didn't know anything about the town of Fresh Air, and Oliver ended up being there. Maybe you go and maybe it's the person who raised you. Maybe it's your birth mother, or maybe it's the thing you keep talking about, the horse and the bird. The
oh, Unicorn and fairy. What is it? Fairy god puppy.
Chrysalis.
very good, puppy.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know what that is. But maybe it's one of those. You know, they seem to be guiding us in directions that have to do with our past and overcoming certain challenges that we had prior. So I mean, buck up. Maybe it's time to meet your birth mother.
Buckle up, kiddo.
My birth mother. Ugh, yucky. All right. Well, are we ready to go then?
Let's do it.
He said if we go fast, so speed up, kids.
Oh,
So you
okay.
start the travel. You start walking into the wilderness. And
Is it?
I'd say Sylphir, with the 15 you rolled, you think it'll take a bit more than 3 days. Because
we go
there's no
fast.
main road, so you'll have to go into just the wilderness. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the reason. But yeah,
sense.
you start the travel. You guys add something to eat in the morning, so I'd say you're fine for the day. And eventually you set up a small camp. And since it's the wilderness, you don't need to find that good of a spot. You won't be seen from any main road since there's none around. But the night falls.
Oh,
You'll put a little peaceful
do
music.
you guys want to see something really nice?
Or
So come within like 10 feet of me. It's down. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You're going to like this. It's really nice. Okay. Look, I have a feeling, you know, when I was in the Eerie, I saw a few different things, and I saw that Beatha showed me something new to try, and I really want to show you guys because I think it's really pretty. And I'm in a very good mood, if I'm being honest. And I'm gonna take out of my bag and I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna find a little crystal, and I'm gonna little bead, and I'm gonna put it on the ground and I'm gonna say, okay, watch this. And I'm gonna put my hands down and I'm gonna cast a Leomund's tiny hut, and a nice big light purple orb is gonna expand around everyone. And there's gonna
back
be
away from it? Or?
you can if you want, but it kind of like engulfs everyone within like 10 feet on either side of me. in a sphere.
The temperature inside
In the
is
sulfur.
good.
And the temperature inside is lovely, and the lights are dim and cozy. And the best part
5 beds?
is that no.
No.
You have to use your bedroll. And the best part is that nothing can get in here that I don't want to be in here. So we're
So they
all
can just
safe.
wait outside until we go and
Yes.
wake up in the morning and then get backstabbed because they had time to plan everything.
You can sleep outside if you want to be so grumpy about it, but
No, I just
sure.
wanted to be cynical for a minute. We're good.
I immediately fall
Well, I
asleep.
mean, you don't have to be in the orb if you're going to hate it. I just wanted to show something nice. I even got you this stupid glass frog, and you're very mean to me and about my new powers with my god after I just found out my husband is alive. My goodness! You don't get the frog anymore.
And then Greg is just on the ground sleeping.
Yeah, I
This
was
is
gonna
like
say,
gonna go in
after
front
I
of him
said
and
that,
start
I
shooting.
laid down my bedroll and I was about to sleep, and then I turn around and you're saying that, and I'm like, what? Huh? And then I
It's-
just look at Sophia and I'm so puzzled because I,
I have-
and I was like,
I
I'm
have
gonna
this
go to bed.
tiny, terribly done, okay-ish done glass frog.
I mean,
Look, it was a symbol of our friendship because you were so good and you were so nice to me, and now you don't
well,
like
I didn't
my orb.
say I didn't want it. I'm just so
But
confused.
why do you hate my orb?
I just made a joke. I just wanted to be cynical, and I
Why? It's such a nice orb. I made it for friends.
I don't
'cause
know.
we're
We always
friends.
die all the time. I just thought it was. I just.
I don't want you to die. I made this. It's so nice. Look, we're safe now. Nobody has to stay awake anymore.
That is true. We can all have nice little dreams, and maybe if we all sleep at the same time, we can all meet Yubicorn, and he can all tell us nice children's stories. Speaking of, I whip out the little child. The little child with the story.
You whip out a whole child.
The child storybook. I forgot what the name.
Shell.
Yeah.
So you
I
check your
took-
books that you recently purchased, and you can see that on the side there are numbers. And currently, you have the number 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Alright. The first one is.
The green
You gotta recommend-
statues.
Alright. Gather around, kids. They just start reading them aloud.
Well, first of all, when you open the book, there is a little page about kind of like the story of how this book came to be, and a small image of the writer, which is Aselin Koljar, which I said last session. But with the picture, you can see he is a half elf. He has black hair and just a long mustache that kind of curves at the end. He has very bushy eyebrows, and his hair is like semi-long, a bit like mine 2 months ago or something. And he's wearing. It's not really a photo. It's like a. A painting, I guess. A very well-made painting. He has green olive eyes, and he's wearing this blue kind of tuxedo. And you can see that he, as you look at the picture, he kind of smiles at you, and his eyes blink once in a while, like he was animated.
Yes.
On the inside, it says the book that started the collection of Fae Eerie tales. It's Fae, F-A-E, and then Eerie tales.
That's me.
And basically it explains that this book was supposed to be the only one, but it got so popular, being the most sold children's tale, and so he decided to make others to keep the tale of the Fae Eerie alive. The Eerie, The Eerie Tales of Fae. The Fairy Tales, basically.
Whoa.
Tales. It's amazing.
Whoa.
Um,
It's a play on words.
You can
That
see
is
that the
so smart.
book was originally released in 2457 SR. And right now, in the world, you are in 2572. So it was more than 100 years ago. And
Shit.
these are reprints that he made after making the other books and making it a series. And so yeah, you begin the read. Let me just.
Oh, he's gonna read us a book.
So guys,
Let's go.
I will be reading a book.
Wow! Yippee! Everyone, get your stuffed animals. Get your blanket.
Get your popcorn.
I got Poopy Scoopy, but he's currently just sleeping.
Wait,
The
hang on.
green
Scoopy.
statues.
Okay, I'm ready.
Once upon a time, there was an elf boy named Aiden who lived in the forest with his widowed mother. They had recently tamed a wolf puppy to keep them company, which they named Taran, Elven for gift. Aiden's mother sent him outside the village so that Taran could run and feed. On his way back, Taran saw something in the woods that got his attention and he immediately ran in that direction. Aiden was small, so he could not run as fast as the wolf pup. Aiden remembered that going deeper in the woods was dangerous and that the adults would not be happy if he did. But Aiden was attached to his pet wolf and he didn't want mommy to be angry he lost him, so he ran into the forest. And then it kind of, when there's like a separation, it's kind of other paragraph. On his way, Aiden saw a lot of dangerous animals that are not normally this close to each other. He remembered his mom telling him that these animals were very dangerous, and he should run towards his village if he saw one alone. But Aiden could not run away without his pup. There were bears, crocodiles, giant snakes, and even giant spiders. But a feminine voice in his head, like the woods themselves, were telling Aiden not to be afraid. Determined to find Taran, Aiden did not stop until he stumbled onto a camp of scary men wearing clothing made of leaves. He asked the men if they saw his wolf pup, and they showed him where he went. They brought him not far from their camp and pointed at a winged, hooded green statue covered in moss with a heart made from an orange gem. And... alright, yeah. You had one of those. You have one of those in the village you come from. So you understand what that statue is for a moment. So where was I? As Aiden was immobile, staring at the statue, the feminine voice, now seemingly coming from the heart of the statue, was telling him to touch her heart like his pup did, and so, entranced by the voice of the forest, Aiden touched the gem. Then, a large 16th-legged beast with 4 horns and 6 eyes appeared. The beast greeted him excitedly and said, "I am Scolopendra. Your wolf pup was here and we played and played, but he got hungry and went to find something to eat." Aiden asked the direction his pup had gone, and the beast let out his long snake tongue to show a spectral yellow bird that flew in the direction of the pup. And then it goes to another paragraph. Still in the forest, Aiden followed the bird into a darker part of the woods, where trees did not have leaves and their roots held the remains of long-dead animals. As the air turned cold, the bird flew into another green statue and disappeared. The feminine voice came back, and Aiden touched the gem once again. Then, a lanky skeleton with insect wings surrounded by flies appeared. The undead greeted him calmly and said, I am Sacrophagidae. Your wolf pup ate a bone, and he hurt his paw, and went to find someone to treat his wound. Aiden asked the direction his pup had gone, and the undead pointed with his staff. And the skeleton of a cat came out of the ground and walked in the direction of the pup. Then it's another paragraph. Now in a more mountainous part of the forest, Aiden followed the cat while looking at the beautiful stars that were so much brighter than he had seen them before. He was so sure that a message was hidden among them, but he had no idea what it was saying. As Aiden's heart grew heavy from the idea that Taryn was wounded, the cat jumped on the statue and disappeared. The feminine voice came back, and Aiden touched the gem once again. Then, a very tall humanoid with long branches on his head like antlers appeared. The tall man greeted him kindly, with his 2 yellow eyes coming from his face hidden by autumn foliage, and said, I am the Midnight Prince. Your wolf pup was healed by friends of mine, but he was tired and looked for a safe place to sleep. Aiden asked the direction his pup had gone, and the prince held his lantern higher, and the starlight from inside it started floating in the direction of the pup. Next paragraph. With tired eyes, Aiden followed the light into a warmer part of the forest. He could see that some of the trees were now charcoal, and that his boots were covered in ash. As Aiden reached a place where fire was all around him, the light entered another green statue and disappeared. The feminine voice came back, and Aiden touched the gem once again. Then, a giant half-man, half-beast, with long, thin black hair and 2 huge horns appeared. The beastman greeted him warmly, hunched over a rock in a beastly position, and said, I am the Nocturnal One. Your wolf pup is sleeping here, but he had things to solve in the world of dreams. Aiden asked the direction of the world of dreams, and the beastman came closer to the child. He put his hand on his face, and Aiden's eyes became heavy until he was gently lowered into a bed of ashes. Next paragraph.
Flag.
He's dead.
Drifting in his sleep, Aiden followed a path that went in circles. It felt weird, but the voice of the forest was telling him it was the right way, and so he continued. Now, almost as calm as when he lost his pup, Aiden arrived at a giant tree, with his wolf pup on one of the giant branches. As Aiden began to let out tears of joy, Taryn ran into the statue and disappeared. The feminine voice came back, and Aiden touched the gem for the last time. Then, a beautiful lady covered in moth wings appeared. There were multiple turquoise eyes on the wings, and one in each one. One on each of her hands. The lady greeted them lovingly with her arms and eyes covering almost all of her face except for her mouth and nose, and she said, I am the Chrysalis. Your wolf pup found the answer he was looking for, but now he is awake and needs your help to find home. Aiden asked the direction of his home, and the eyes all looked behind him. Eyes started appearing from tree to tree in the direction he needed to go. And the last paragraph. After following the trail of eyes, Aiden was woken up by the wet tongue of Taryn on his face. He took the wolf pup back to his village, but when he came back, his mother had aged so much that he could barely recognize her. Aiden had lost hundreds of years in one night, but now he tells the other children to never go deeper into the forest. The end.
True story, guys.
Shit, yo,
Bro.
that's lore. That's your
Wait.
lore.
That's
That's
like what happened to me, but in
lore.
reverse.
I'll step through that. Can you
Well-
do that again?
No.
That's the lore of your people. This is
That is
the
the lore
town
of
of your
people.
people.
Yeah,
Sylphir?
the books are all about
Yeah.
the druids and stuff
Aiden?
in there.
I'm
Is
sorry.
Aiden, the child in the story, is Aiden for a spell.
Oh! What? This
Which
is you
That's like
still your
that.
lore?
And his story happened hundreds of years ago. It was not told that well where you came from.
Okay,
Where
that's what I
in
was
your
gonna
village,
ask.
it was like you went in the woods and came back like hundreds of years later, and nobody should do that ever again.
I wouldn't do that.
Wait, but I knew about this ish, right?
You knew about uh,
I
the
knew about
part
statue.
of this that you know is the statue. You have one of those where you come from, and the last one where he walks in a path that seems to never end and go in a circle. It's kind of the way to get inside the giant tree where your people live,
Okay.
Ah.
and that's where he kind of went. But normally above the tree is just the druids. But
Yeah.
from the story, it's the chrysalis himself that was there. So that's the story, and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Ta-ta.
So see you guys in a short bit.
I see you soon.
Is anyone yelling?
Welcome back. So, after reading this story to everyone, alright, yeah.
God.
Would you like to roll me an intelligence check?
I thought you were gonna say saving throw.
Just a big old whoop.
You can roll a
Oh.
19. That's pretty good. So, from what you know of these creatures, from what you understand of where you grew up, a lot of druids were given separate parts of the woods to protect. Your clan, or it's not really a clan, but your family that lived there were, from the text, it's pretty clear that it was the chrysalis that they were with. Each of those parts of the forest that were separated in with different groups of druids, each had one fae that they kind of help or allied to, and sometimes it's the same one because there's more different groups of druids than there are faes in that forest that protect it. But from what you know, the chrysalis and all of that is part of a group of fae. And when those faes group up, they make a treaty. And this one is the Serenity Treaty. You know there are two other ones. And there are wars between them, there are alliances, and relationships between them change a lot, but you don't know much of the history of all of that. You just know that it exists. And so this particular tale seemed to be around most likely all or almost all of the member of the Serenity Treaty. And yeah, that's pretty much what you know with this.
Just learned so much about politics. Wow.
I learned stuff about my own spot. That's crazy.
And I guess now we go to bed.
Yeah, I would fall asleep like thinking of that. And then
Wait.
thinking of my mom and be like, wow, damn, imagine how cool it would be if she contacted me in my dreams.
Also, sorry, did I hear that correctly? That it's Aiden Forest spell? Sylphia?
It wasn't in the book.
Oh, it wasn't in the book. I thought it said his name at the end of the book.
Sylphir knows that name.
Oh, sorry.
Because he's
might
heard
be, might be.
Aiden a lot. Because he's kind of the bad example. And when they're like, don't go in the forest, you know what happened to Aiden.
I'll relay that information to the party. Yes, Aiden,
Oh,
like
what?
you know, Aiden for a spell. You know the one, the Aiden.
No?
You
The
don't.
Aiden?
Oh, you don't know about him?
Well, I've heard
I have not.
tales.
He's like the example of what you should not do in the Nether Forest.
Isn't that what you did?
Well, he
Yeah.
also was cast away from his family, so
Yeah.
you know.
So it's basically what happened to me, but time worked the other way around. Like I grew up and they didn't, not the opposite.
But are you sure
Okay.
you only spent a couple of years there and not hundreds of years?
I am not 200 years old as far as I know. I'm like 70 now.
As far as you know.
As far as I know, because time is weird in the Feywild.
Time is weird.
But still,
that's... Wait.
I was young.
You have the same family name?
It's the name of our whole tribe, our whole village, not
Oh.
the family name.
Oh. That's I'm sorry
The
either
Forest
way.
Spell Village.
Seems like a sad example. I mean, he was just a kid. How is he supposed to know?
I mean,
It's the rules.
he
Bad
really
for
just
him.
wanted his puppy. You've never done anything silly for a puppy? I did silly things for a worm.
And I get like really nice and cozy in my little sleeping bag. And I'm gonna be like, I think that's really sad. And I'm sorry that that happened to you in reverse, Sylphia, but at least you didn't, lose any time here, technically. If you don't mind my asking, actually, why did your parents cast you out?
Because what I did was against the rules, just like what happened to Aiden.
But you told me it wasn't your fault. You just kind of wandered Feywild.
Yeah, but it's still against the rules. I don't make the rules.
I mean, don't take this in a wrong way, but those rules sound kind of shitty and outdated.
Mind you, the forest is really, really old, and the people who lived in those forests are also very, very old, holding old-ass generations. There's the same principle as when I was there. They have their own beliefs and maybe outdated, but nobody really leaves the forest either. You kind of
That's
just
just
live
how
there.
it works.
So you don't have any other really notions of the outside world other than that little clan you're in.
I mean, like, for such a specific rule that's like, don't go into the Feywild, and from what I understand, it just kind of happens
Well,
wherever you are. I mean, I feel like they should have been. I mean, you didn't feel gypped. You didn't feel like.
I mean, for a while,
Tricked.
I didn't even know I was there.
Yeah, you're not even. You're not the problem. You're the victim.
I just want to say, for Selfir and Aradia, the forest is like miles of forest that you can go in. That's fine around it. It's just you can't go at a certain depth inside. So as a child, you could go kind of far from your clan. You could explore the forest. You could have fun, but there was like a limit, and I guess you passed that limit.
I mean, the forest is insanely big, and even for those of us who live there, we only know certain areas around it. We never really wander far off because we know there's things that we can't explain. And traveling
can't
in a
explore.
forest that's really, really to explore, in a forest that's really dense, at some point when you cross over that line of territory that you know you're allowed to explore, you don't necessarily know as a child. It's so easy to get wandered. I mean, I was born, as far as I could tell, as far as people told me, I was born in a place that nobody should have wandered there. So somebody either wandered there, gave birth, and then brought me back, or I just appeared there in a forest that nobody ever goes. And I was found, from what I understood, by someone who wandered off the edges. It just happens. It's not like there's a line. You're like, do not cross here.
No, but isn't that even more of a reason to be upset with what your village did?
Well, they were probably just scared.
What? He's a child.
Yeah, And they
The
were
poor
scared that
thing,
they
they
lost
could've-
him, and then he came back, and they were like, "Oh my god, you've aged." And
Did they
maybe
even
they
know
were scared.
that you'd left?
They didn't even notice I was gone.
Well,
I was
see,
gone for
you know
like 3
what?
days.
Sophia, I think that your village, sorry, I don't think they're very polite. I don't think they're very nice.
Well, wait until you meet them before assuming that.
Well, I mean, who would kick out a child for an error?
Well,
Not of their
he was an
own.
adult when they met him.
Well, I'm
Technically.
17 now.
Yeah, he was maybe he was even older than them. Do you know how scary that
No,
must be for them?
they were not that young. They were at least 100.
It's still really scary to have your child within the span of 3 days grow out 7 years old.
I understand, but I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the reaction of like dismissing him outwards, abandoning him. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how it's like you made an accident, and I'm sorry that we raised you in such a scary place and didn't
They
teach you
thought
better.
I betrayed what they believe in.
Oh,
They
They have
didn't.
specific rules over there.
Yeah.
And even if it
Yes.
was an accident, they still have specific rules that could possibly change the balance of what they do believe in.
and they didn't ask you about it. They didn't talk to you about it. They
No,
didn't care.
Well, maybe
they
keeping
didn't want to
him
be associated with me anymore.
keeping him in there longer
Oh.
might have be like superstition that something bad was gonna happen to him.
Sophia, I'm so sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
really sorry that you lost that part of your family, though.
Well, he found another one.
I mean, I lived
Wow.
most of my life without them, even if they didn't realize it.
No, but still. It's not easy losing a certain part of ourselves, even if it isn't on the best terms. And I'm sorry that happened to you, because that's not fair. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't ever your fault.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know that, but just in case nobody else had told you.
that's kind of you. Thank you.
I'm proud of you, Sophia.
Thank you, Papa.
Sleep. Unbelievable.
I guess we just go to bed.
Protected with your
Protected
shitty spell.
by-
If only my mom would
Why don't
come
you like
visit me in
it?
my dreams. That's
Why
crazy.
don't
DM
you like
can't
my
have opinions
spear?
like that.
Like,
Yeah.
When I'm the player, I like the spell. I'm the DM, I don't.
Yippee! Given's tiny
Be rest.
hut.
Fuck your bandits.
Fuck your bandits. Fuck your things. Not even a single stick can get in without my...
You know what can get in?
Okay.
God.
Secret
Whatever
tunnel.
the orrery summons. It's already inside.
True. True.
But can't she kick him out? Nope, you're not invited. Shoot.
Barred, and then it just like shoots them out the other side of the door.
I'll just swing. You know, there you go.
Okay. Good
We
night.
rest. Yes.
We
Yeah,
rest.
so
We take a sleep.
You
Yeah,
all
I think
achieve a long rest.
God
If only my
forsake
mom would have
you.
contacted me in my dreams.
Girl, what? The third
And
time's the
Sylphia?
charm?
You dream of the eyes leading you out of the Feywild. Is it so fresh? You dream. You actually meditate, but like you go back to those memories.
It's so clean.
No night visits.
Thank God.
Even after the stealing
The
drinks.
hut says no.
Yeah, he just said that I felt a little more energized, but that could have been the bath.
All right. So you all wake up. It's morning.
Feeling fresh.
What would you like? What would you guys like to do?
Keep on
Wanna
walking.
Chop a tree.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
Eat some food, do some hunting, eat some life force, and get on the road.
To the forest, I'm gonna say Sylphir can get some good things. It's not a dense forest, you're just in a small woods. You get some food. And you all go in the direction that you think is the right one.
We hope it's the right one.
So,
And I can just do the thing with the Eerie again.
Odd, roll me a d20.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
Oh, shiver me trousers.
Ooh, 7.
7. Alright.
Wow.
I die.
Did you just say womp womp?
Womp womp.
Chew one, chat. Oh man, it's my first roll.
Yeah, you fail.
It's your first roll of the day?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't do that combat.
Alright. So you all go. You all walk. And it's pretty calm. But at one point,
No.
Nothing happens. You realize it's gotten late and you're really sleepy. So you make another hut and you go to bed.
At some point, you see a squirrel.
See a tree.
Material one.
one part of the woods becomes a bit darker, like trees are a bit more dead in that place, and you all hear this kind of animal cry, like an animal is hurt. It sounds almost like a dog.
Oh no! Ah! The
What
puppy!
that doing?
I look at Sylphir
It's the puppy.
and I cast Speak with Animal.
Detect magic.
You hear
I also have detect magic, but it takes me
further you hear a help, help, help,
It's a skinwalker.
help, stuck, help.
I'll dog out. Where are you? Like yelling. I don't want to yell because it'll echo. But
Here, help. And
Can we tell the
you can tell in which direction it is.
he says he's
Um,
stuck. But be on your guard.
I sprint?
It could be a trap. It could.
Oh, okay. And
I
I
follow
run after
behind him.
Odd.
I just go towards it.
Can you all roll me a perception check, please?
Oh no.
I don't want to.
What that dog?
You know what?
She's gonna be incredibly
Oh my
blind the whole time.
10.
Oh, 15.
Not bad.
Perception. Oh my god, 7.
Doing
That's a
perception
6.
checks.
6. Maybe.
Not one.
Wow.
Wow.
We don't know what's
who rolled
happening.
over 10.
Yes.
So
I
you all
can
go
see.
towards the cries, and from the distance you can see a wolf that seemed adult that is completely stuck in a giant cobweb.
Kill it.
Oh no,
And-
the giant spiders.
Mm-hmm.
When you see this, I'll say Sylphia, Veya, and Odd. You all walk in that direction, looking around, and Aradia, you're the only one that sees this big cobweb in front of you, and you kind of stop and go to warn them, but it's too late. I need
no.
all of you.
Wait. Instead of warding them, can I like prepare my action? I'll still cast it if we roll initiative, but just
No, I'm
so
saying you
that-
don't have time to do
Fuck warning
anything.
them.
as they walk into it, and it's just all of you
Alright.
except for Aradia needs to do a strength check.
I don't have strength. Like,
I thought it was gonna be initiative.
Ah, come
Yeah.
on.
That 20, let's go.
No way. The fucking
21.
rolled a 5 plus 8, bro.
I rolled
So-
a 3.
Veya is the only one that gets stuck in the web. The two boys are strong enough to get out of it. As Veya, you see this huge purple spider kind of start to climb down the web to go towards you. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Usually I am not worried about things and stuff, but I am worried about this.
But it reminds me of home.
Oh, finally, a decent roll.
Tonight we feast.
No,
Yeah, I'm
shut up.
rolling
We are
good
not
right
eating
now.
a giant spider on.
Talk for yourself.
I am not eating animals. Technically, it's not an
Technically.
animal. I fucking knew you were gonna say that. I was like,
That's
nah.
an act, mate.
It's an arachnid.
No, you're not
Uh,
finishing that sentence.
Odds you have plus 2.
Actually.
Go.
Alright. First of initiative, Sylphir.
Yeah. I will try to shoot the spider.
Alright.
But
Roll
before
to
that, I will use my favorite foe trait, I guess. So that if I do hit it, I can do 1d4 damage more additional.
Yeah.
So I will roll to hit. Not 20 again!
Hey,
Hurrah! Let's go.
it's dead. We don't have time to do anything.
One shot.
What
Right
the hell? Alright. Oh no,
You get a nat 20.
I rolled the wrong thing. That's
That's
my
my
short
boy.
sword. I wanted to do this one.
Come on,
So, do I double it or do I roll again?
Double
Well,
it and give it to the next.
well, you're supposed to choose before, but D&D Beyond normally doubles it for you.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
clicked the wrong one, so it rolled twice for another attack. That's not the good one.
Well, we'll just double that one, so 12.
Alright. So,
You wanna add your other things?
yes, I will also add 1d4.
It's 2d4
for
and
my-
2d6 for your other. Hunter's Mark is doubled, and your other. When it's a dice, they're doubled on a crit.
So yeah.
But what did you mean 2d6?
Did you cast Hunter's Mark?
No.
Oh, sorry. Never mind then. Just 2d4.
Yeah. But that's for the favored foe. So that's 4 more. But I also have my
What's your
other
favorite?
trait.
What's your favorite foe?
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose concentration, as if you were concentrating on a spell.
Alright.
The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage by 1d4. So I'm
Alright,
doing
so
it
yeah, 2d4.
now. So it's 2d4. So that's 8 more damage. And then I have on top of that my
That's 4
Dreadful
more
Strikes.
Well, you rolled 1, so it's doubled, no?
So
Or
it's
is it
2
just the
plus
attack?
3.
No,
Or
you
is
rolled 2d4 and it rolled a 4.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
You rolled
You're
it
right.
2 times that.
And then 2d4 for my Dreadful Strikes, which is 1d4 doubled.
Yeah. Exactly. Another one.
So that's 6 more.
So 22.
Whoa.
Yeah, diggity damn.
It's still alive,
this is-
but you've hurt it a lot.
Good, because I used my extra attack.
Yeah,
19 to
job.
hit,
that hits.
and then 9 piercing damage.
You're using the wrong weapon again. Oh, and don't you have
I-
like a big bonus on the Gambler's Blade? Yeah, you have
Yeah.
plus 7. You're using the wrong thing.
Oh, bro, that's why I keep mistaking it. So it would have been 21 to hit, right?
Or it would be less to it.
No, because I have +9 on my bow.
Oh. So
Yeah.
yeah, 21.
You've been using the wrong thing.
Yeah, and I had a lesser, a smaller
shit.
bonus. And it was the wrong damage, actually. It
Yeah,
was
reroll
supposed
the
to be
damage.
1d8. Okay, so for the first one...
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing. So yeah, 9 damage.
Yeah, but that's the damage for now, then. Or is it the...
Yeah, for now. Exactly.
For the second?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Then
9
that-
damage more. He's still up, but very, very low.
That is the end of my turn.
Veya.
I'm like stuck, right?
Yeah, you are restrained.
Ugh.
Your speed is
Can
0
I-
and you have disadvantage on attack rolls. You can saw that.
Yeah. I'd like to cast Toll of the Dead on the spider. I try and bend. I'm all stuck in the spider webs and I try to bend myself and point at it and say, no!
It doesn't have a bonus, but it's still a natural 16.
Oh, yes, just. Shit. It
Doesn't
do
have a
anything.
minus either, so.
I'm like, it didn't do anything and it's freaking me out. Okay.
You see it shake his head.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon, bonk.
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
Thank you. And that will be, oh, that's not much. 6 of force damage. As this huge wooden pillar full of like, I don't know. It's like what I'd want my staff to look like if I had a staff. It's like a staff and there's a beautiful chromic glass orb on the top that's blue and green and it swings at it like a baseball bat.
It's still up. But hanging by a
Help.
thread.
Please, I'm still stuck.
It's then the spider's turn.
Ah, it's coming towards me.
And it's gonna climb down, go towards you and attack you with advantage because you're restrained. As it's gonna try to bite with its 2 very large fangs.
Ow!
Yeah.
Advantage,
No, not me.
that's dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yes.
So it's 8 of piercing damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Ooh, 18.
You save, but you still feel his venom enter your veins. But you only take half damage, which is going to be 6 of poison damage.
Whoa. That's a little bit much.
It's half.
I don't feel great anymore.
And while you are being attacked and your companions are looking and preparing their attacks, more of them climb down from trees.
How many more?
Fuck that.
Well, this one is almost dead after one turn. And you know, it's
Yeah,
not
like
it's not a tough creature. But when it's in groups, it's a bit more dangerous. And there's 4 more. And well, I guess they're gonna try to... You know what? The first one is gonna try to web. He's gonna like put his butt down towards Sylphir, and Sylphir, this web is coming towards you. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
You are restrained as this web kind of attaches itself to you and the ground below you, and it kind of webs you in place. Another one is gonna go for Odd. Natural 20. Well, I guess it hits, but it doesn't do any damage, so you're restrained. Odd. as this web just kind of perfectly hits you and webs you to the web that Veya is on.
Oh my god.
And the other one is gonna go for Aradia. Aradia?
Wait, how could
What
it
the
hit me?
fuck? What is this shit? Another natural 20? It doesn't do any damage.
Can I have a
Wait,
reaction?
how can I be webbed to the web if it's coming from?
No, they're kind of coming from all around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I use a reaction?
Sure.
Hellish Rebuke.
It's only for attack.
It's only for
you
damage.
Doesn't do damage.
It's when you take damage.
Is it when you take
only?
damage or is it when you receive an
Yeah.
attack?
We looked.
We've
That
had
damage
this
you-
conversation before.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
up,
that's actually an attack. I have to roll an attack roll. That's
yeah, but
why.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
it's an attack.
Which you take in
Oh, that
response to
damaged
damage
you.
by a creature.
Yeah, the creature that damaged
Damaged.
you.
So
you
no
have to do
damage.
Yeah.
But you know what? So you have some fun as you are now webbed to a tree. A spider comes down from that tree and is gonna go to attack you with advantage because you're webbed.
All restrained.
There you go.
Can't even
Oh,
escape.
natural 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hellish
God.
Rebuke.
Mev's like,
I'll do
"Wow."
my attack first because you need to be
Flames.
damaged.
Your dice is rigged. Take another one.
What dice
Uh,
is he using? The red dice? The red.
13 points of piercing damage, and you must do a Constitution saving throw.
The fuck?
Okay.
Oh, we're dead.
No,
Death
we're
by
not.
spider.
Con save.
No, we're not.
Is
We'll be
it?
fine.
No, it's it's not a magical
It's
effect.
not
is it?
magic now.
Do we get a saving
Oh wait, no,
throw
I just
on
made a
turn?
regular one. Oh, it's
Uh,
the
how-
same.
Do you have to do a strength
19.
save?
19
Yeah,
save.
Nice.
So you take only half, but doubled, because it's a crit. So 9 of poison damage.
Okay.
Actually no, 5. It's not doubled.
Okay.
But that's the end of their turns.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many were there?
5
Five
total.
in
Oh.
total, I think.
And Hellish Rebuke, right?
Yeah. So dexterity
So-
saving throw.
Yeah.
You get a point out of
16.
It saves, but you take half damage, and the damage is 5, so 2 of fire damage. My question is, if I fired their butts, does that mean that the web is also on fire and therefore breaks?
That targets only the enemy. A
but
fireball
it's-
would
it's their
put the
butt.
web in fires.
I know, but it's their butt.
No, but it released webs. It's no longer attached to them.
Alright. Well, my knowledge of spiders.
All right, Peter Parker.
All right. After that, it's Aradia. Your turn. You're restrained.
I yell at the dog in dog.
Yeah, sure.
Dog.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna try to free you, run as fast as you can. It's a wolf. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt
On the web,
on the web. Not on him, just near
10
edge
is
so
enough.
that he can-
19 is enough to hit the web.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
I'm so nervous. 13 of fire damage.
So that's 26 of fire damage because it is vulnerable. It burns very easily, and the dog just starts running.
Does it free? What's the range on that firebolt? Does it go all the way up, making the spiders not be on it, or does it free Veya? What's the?
It's not the same web.
Does it ignite? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. It was a further. It was a tree further away because you guys were going towards it, and you fell in another web.
All right.
Did you do anything else, Aradia?
I am checking my bonus actions.
Wait, attack rolls were at disadvantage. I forgot. You're restrained.
Yeah, it's okay. I forgive you.
Yeah, it benefits
No,
you.
because I don't have hex, so I have nothing as. Actually, I lied. Is my Fey presence? No, it's an action. I lied. Again. I keep lying. God. No, I do. I just say ouchie.
All right. Odd.
So they're all around.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to rage,
All right.
and I'm going to use the power of my mace of terror
Ooh.
to unleash a wave of terror. And I'm going to choose my creatures of choice in the 30-foot radius. I'm going to choose 3 of the spiders, not the one that's injured, and not one of them that was attacked.
All right. The one that webbed you and
23.
the one on the web with you.
It's injured.
Th-
So 3 of them,
Perfect.
and they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom 8, 6, and 13.
None of them save.
All right.
So they are frightened for 1 minute.
Yeah, you see all 3 of them just kind of start to back off. It looks like you're putting a torch in the face of a small spider. You know, it's gonna run away. It's not running right now, but on its turn.
And that is. Can I do anything to get out of being restrained? Is that an?
It would be your action.
Yes, I already used. That was an action, so I'm going to pass my turn.
All right.
I mean, I
Sylphir.
could fry you guys bolt out of there if you guys kill them. That's all.
I will Misty Step to get out of the web
Damn. All right.
and get back 30 feet. So there's going to be some silvery fog going around me, and then I'm not there anymore. I just TP'd
Alright.
30 feet away.
Where'd he go?
And then the
crazy.
classic try to hit the spider with that attack the Vea with the longbow. With
The one
good
that's
rolls
already
plus
damaged. So
one. Yes. Does a 28 hit.
yes.
So that's 12 piercing damage plus 1d4
Oh my God.
for the favored foe, so that's 2 plus
It's dead.
1d4 Nice.
Oh.
It had 2 HP left.
plus what?
2 HP.
Bet.
Yeah, so only 4 left.
I will use my extra attack to attack another one.
Which one do you aim for?
There's another
How
one.
far away are they?
I think
They're
there's
not
one
very
each of
far.
us.
They're all within 30 feet.
Look at Odie just staring.
Is there one attacking another one of my peers, my mates?
Yeah, there's one on Aradia.
I'll attack this one.
Bite. Boit.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Hooray!
Sweet.
And
Yo, he's stealing all of our good rolls.
5 piercing damage.
Get
What
it.
is your
Oh,
what is your
hold up.
problem, Sophia?
Hold up.
He's just too
Um,
good.
You have something else?
Before I hit it, I would like to use my favorite foe again since it died, the first one.
Sure. Wasn't it a bonus?
I should have done it before. No, it's no action.
No.
It's
I
a
mean,
fight
it's
if I
the
still use it.
it's the same foe technically. It's not the same foe, but it's from a giant spider to another. You can add your d4.
Alright, thank you.
I have a question
it's
for Odd.
Yeah.
What happens if he takes damage when he's frightened?
When they're frightened?
Yeah.
It's a rhetorical question. They lose the frightened.
I'm not sure. Because it's not.
At the end of their turn, they can redo the saving throw. Doesn't say.
No?
I think it's like charm person or something. If you
Yeah, and,
make them frightened.
Yeah, all they can do is use their movement to move away and can't use reaction. Shit. Can only use dash for reaction, F reaction.
Perfect.
Can't use dodge. Doesn't
So
say.
that's 8 piercing damage total. That's it. My turn is up.
Valiant.
All right. I'm still
Yep.
restrained. I'll try to aim at disadvantage towards one with a little guiding bolt action.
Yeah, sure. Roll with
Level 2.
disadvantage.
Yes. That's pretty bad. Fuck.
12 does not hit as it moves. It kind of jumps to another part of the tree.
Is it close
Thanks.
enough to my spiritual weapon?
Yeah. It
Okay,
wouldn't be the
okay,
one
can
on Aradia though.
That's
Well,
fine.
no, Aradia is pretty close. You can get the one on Aradia.
Oh,
if
less
you'd
than
like.
less than 20 feet?
Yeah.
Cool. Smack! Yippee!
That hits. Roll your damage.
Smack! 8 of force damage.
Right. Yeah, it's bloodied. Definitely hurt by all of this.
Come on, we can do it.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Spiders. So the one on Aradia, was it frightened? Which one did you target?
Wait, the one, all of them except the one on me, the one that attacked, the one that was.
Alright, so the one on Aradia is afraid. So he's gonna run away 30 feet. Another one is gonna run away 30 feet. Actually, he's gonna climb down a tree and start running away. And the one that was on you is gonna jump towards you and go for an attack. So odd with advantage. That's 21.
Yep.
21. And then it's gonna do 6 of piercing damage. And you must do a
Ah.
Constitution saving throw.
3. I roll like shit. 14.
That's enough. So you take half the damage, which is how does
Half
math
of the
work?
6
4.
damage.
No, the poison damage. You take 4 more poison damage.
Okay,
4 extra poison damage?
perfect.
It's free damage.
And that's its turn. At the end of their turns, you said they can try to save again.
Yep.
11.
Nope.
And 18.
Yep.
So one of them is no longer frightened.
Wait, there was 3 frightened. And
Yeah.
you did 2 rolls.
15.
Yeah, that's exactly the DC.
Alright. So 2 of them saved. But they're 30 feet away. After that, it's Aradia's turn.
Is there any that seems to be running away from the fight?
Yeah. There's 3 of them that ran away.
Yeah, but okay. Are the ones that saved turned at the end of their turn? Like looking like,
No.
wait a minute. Okay.
You wouldn't know which one.
They're still running away from us?
Yeah. They seem to all be going in the same direction.
I am thinking.
Can we just not go in that direction?
Did they go like behind us or towards the thing?
Towards
Towards where the dog ran.
It would be like to the left, kind of
Oh.
diagonal between the puppy and the left. between the front and the left. It's like in diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do something, but it feels a little silly. I don't think I should be doing this, but this could be funny.
I don't think I should be doing this, does it?
Well, because I want to cast sleep on them if they're running in the same direction. It's a sphere of 20 feet, so maybe. And then it could be like... doop, 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 doop. And then
Do
steal their
spiders
dreams.
dream? That's interesting.
I think
Yeah.
it could be really, really funny.
Roll
but
the
should I?
HP that you're affecting.
That's
for it.
hilarious.
I think it would be funny, okay?
Go for it. No. Well.
I have massive balls. Sorry. 20.
So the one that was attacking you and that is damaged falls asleep.
Okay. But, okay, that's it.
Yeah, the two others are fine. Oh, and just
if
so you
I-
know, for the spell, if you want to affect two people and like both of their HP
yeah,
is
I
like
have to
20.
upcast it.
No, it's not upcast. It's you basically have to roll 40 to get all of their hit points together.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's my action, and if I whip out my pan flute and start singing, it's always on the side of me. So if I take it and blow in it, is it?
You remember you had to play for a minute the last time.
Shit.
And you're kind of in a web
Alright,
right
well.
now.
Just keep sleeping. You're doing great.
All right. Odd.
I'm going to I'm going to wait, is the one, oh yeah, he jumped on me, so he's right next to me.
Yeah.
right?
In melee.
But I am restrained. So I'm going to reckless attack at the guy in front of me. So I get
So just a straight roll.
22 to hit.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. Bang. Gonna be 12 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to
You get a good hit.
with ancestral protectors. First creature I hit has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. And when they attack, they attack creatures other than me. The creature has resistance to damage dealt.
Damn.
Damn.
That's very good.
Extra attack. I'm going to try to hit it attack again. So a straight roll again because it's still a reckless attack.
Yeah.
Oof, no. 11 to hit.
11 doesn't hit. He really didn't like that first hit and he moves out of the way for the second one. He's learned from his mistakes.
That's going to be my turn.
Sylphir,
Yes.
Mr. Forest Spell.
That is me. I will, as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the worst looking spider, I guess. The one that looks the most damage.
There's one that sleeps 30 feet away, and then there's the one on Odd that he just attacked.
I'll attack the one on Odd, as to not wake up the other
But
one.
wait, you said your favorite foe was like a concentration spell?
It was until 1 minute passes or his concentration.
You're right. So never mind. I won't cast that spell. I'll just straight up attack it. 19 to hit.
Take
19 hits.
Take
Steal his vest.
shoes.
The roll is
6.
not appearing though. It's
Loot
weird.
his vest.
I saw
My
it.
What
rolls?
is it? Loot his
Yeah.
corpse.
The 19, I saw it.
Really?
Steal his
Yeah.
vest.
Just me?
Oh, yes.
It
Yeah.
seems to be late
You're
on
not.
stream.
You're
Oh,
not
it
cool
just
enough.
appeared. I kind of clicked away and clicked back.
Oh,
It's there.
okay.
So 6 damage, but
that's
you can add your
6.
d4.
Yes. That's a 4.
You can add another d4, I think.
You're right. I have the favorite foe and the
So
psychic.
12.
So yeah.
Oof. He's still
And
up.
extra attack.
He's still up. He's still up.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Finish him.
And then 12 piercing damage.
Oh, 12.
No
That
way.
that
This
kills
guy
him.
slaps.
Let's go.
2 out of
Nice
5
try.
that you kill.
Silver's MVPing this shit hard.
And they
Yeah.
say Ranger is bad.
Who says that? We're
Um,
gonna kill him.
That's the end
The-
of my turn.
Zach.
The entire community of D&D.
It's
We're
true.
gonna kill the
mean,
entire
at-
community.
At a higher level, maybe it doesn't scale as much.
Maybe.
Can't
Well, they
fight me
changed
now.
it a lot.
They
Like
have
favorite
it.
foe, it's pretty good, and you're supposed to have favorite enemy that does something completely different. But they reflavored it. Veya.
I'm just chilling, stuck in a web. Fucking. Sorry, there's a cat on me.
No, the cursor of my mouse is not a toy.
It's not for babies. Kid, am I still within bonking range? With my spiritual weapon?
No, they all ran away to defeat because of the Mace of Terror.
Alright, let me try and pop off another guiding bolt whilst still.
With disadvantage. You can
Yeah.
get out of the webs if you want.
But that's my action, isn't it?
Yeah. You can also attack the webs, they break.
Oh, can I just use my spiritual weapon to attack the webs as a bonus action?
Ooh, yes, absolutely.
Ha ha ha!
Damn.
Roll
Big
to it.
brain! My god, finally. No! 10.
That's
no.
the AC of webs.
Yippee!
Roll damage.
Max damage!
Yeah, you break the webs. You free yourself.
Now,
Not
right.
me. I was next to her.
Can he.
You got
he be
webbed.
free?
She fell into a
Oh.
web.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
you're
you
still
got-
covered in them.
come on.
Okay, regular people guiding bolt, go!
Oh, 24 hits.
Pew!
Damn.
23 of
Damn.
radiant
Oh.
damage. As like it kind of does like a double spark where it goes like and then ignites and shoots off down the fire. Like down the force way. All my it's kind of like picking off pieces of. It's very sticky.
It's their turn. So one of them is
Homesteading.
asleep. One of them is running away. The one that you just hit, Veya, is gonna go 30 feet away again. So he's now like more than 60 feet away from you. And one of the other is gonna come back. And
He's gonna do a little dance.
it's gonna go on odd because he's in a web. Wait, no.
Because you look like a snack.
Aradia is in a web.
I'm in a web and so is Odd. I think.
I'll roll.
Mhm.
I'll roll a d4.
Oh
D4.
god.
1 and 2, it's gonna be odd. 3 and 4, Aradia. 3, Aradia. He comes towards you and he's gonna go for his attack
Go for it.
with advantage. Oh, I rolled a natural 18 and 19 on my attack.
Oh.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke.
He does the damage first.
Yeah.
That's
Hellish Rebuke.
11 piercing damage, and you must do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oof. That's
Is that? It was cocked. It was gonna be a fucking 20, and it hit the fucking edge, and
That's
then
a
it went
17.
porch, and I am
it's
angry.
good. You save, but you still take half, and it was so 7 of poison damage.
Wait, so what was the one before?
11 and 7, so 18 total.
Hellish Rebuke.
All
You
right.
have to do a dex save.
Wait, it's once per rest, no?
It's a reaction.
No,
No,
it's
no,
a
but it's
spell
once-
for you.
it's spell,
It's a odd. It's an innate ability because you're a tiefling. But for her, it's a spell that she learned and casts with spell slots.
Yeah.
She can do it Oh,
I can do it
damn.
whenever.
The fuck.
It's just
Yeah,
it's a
hellish
spell that they give to tieflings because they're cool.
I thought it was
Not
always.
everyone is born equal.
No, I know, but I thought it was. I was sure it was a general.
13 to save.
You don't save, you get 8 points of fire damage.
This one was the only one that had not been injured yet. But now it is.
That
Oh
shit
no,
hurt.
you can. Wait.
At the end of their turn, well, actually, the one that's running away still. Try to save. A 10. He's running.
Scared.
He's running. Alright. Oh, already is sleep a concentration? I'm not sure.
I'm checking. It just says a duration of 1 minute.
Alright, so no concentration, you're fine. Already it's your turn.
Okay. There's one that's on me. And then the other one is from over there.
Exactly.
Alright.
And the other one is asleep.
Okay. The one that's Wither and Bloom.
Oh.
I find
just
a
one?
twig in my tail. Well, the one that just attacked me, it's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Alright, yeah.
So,
You wouldn't be in it.
no, but I'm using this to heal myself with it.
You need to
It's
be in the
within
zone, no?
In that area. Technically,
But the
if
thing
he's
is,
on me and
he's
he
a
hits
large beast, which means he takes 10 foot by 10 foot.
the whole thing. Maybe. Alright, well,
They're big. The spiders are not tiny. They're
and
bigger
he
than you
didn't say
guys.
whether or not he was bloodied, right?
You're the only one that damaged him with 8 points of damage.
Alright. So I have a choice to make. Do I heal myself? Or do I... Oh, no, I can't. I'm so sad. I thought I could Dragon Breath, because it's a bonus action. But Cure Wounds is also a bonus action. It's
Cure
also an
wounds
action.
is no.
And it's 2 spells, so it doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
Shiver me timbers. I'm gonna shit my poopy panthers. Okay. I'm gonna heal myself, I guess.
Alright.
And cry.
You cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Well, your friends got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry because I suck ass. Cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go kill myself now.
I think you
Oh,
add
boy.
your intelligence modifier.
No, it's +4. So I got
Yeah,
5
that's your
healing
intelligence
points. But if he hits me again, I'm still going down.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Cool.
All right. Odd.
Can I reach the?
You
Yeah,
can't
that's
move right
attacking
now.
your
You're
body.
still in the webs.
Yeah, but he's in that 5 feet because I was right next to. to
No.
her.
No.
Okay. I'm going
He
to
would
use
not
my action
do this to himself.
to get out of the webs.
All right.
I'll
You
try
can
to.
roll a strength check.
Oh,
Not a
come
save.
on,
A
bro.
check.
Yeah. No.
That's a save.
Oh.
What's your
check.
strength check? What's your bonus?
Oh.
No. Wait. You had a +5. We take that first roll.
And we
What do you mean?
-3.
We -3.
Oh.
So you fail.
Oh. Wait. What?
Because you have +8 on your saves. And you
Oh, I
have
did
+5 on
because
your
of the
check.
save. Okay.
so,
Yeah. Yeah. So I fell. Yeah.
yeah.
God damn it.
Damn, the strongest man of the group stuck in some webs.
Yeah, I would have used Firebolt on you.
Anything else?
I'm a big strong man now.
Well, no, I can't move. I'm a fucking barbarian. Fuck.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't you have
Not
minus
saving
2?
throw, just
Can't
7.
be any worse than your
yeah. You're stuck in that web. You don't know
For
what
the
to
rest
do.
of your life.
All right,
You're
Sylphir.
getting out.
Can I try to chop?
Yeah, Zach. Does he get advantage on his saves because he's raging?
Do you get advantage on strength check because you're raging?
No.
I think so.
That would make sense.
Oh, true. No, saving throws.
Yeah.
It's not a check.
You sure? There's no checks and saving
Yeah.
throws?
Yeah. On strength checks and strength saving throws. Oh,
So yeah,
No,
well,
he
I'll
can
let you get the
read.
20 then.
because it doesn't say when I. Oh, it says it here. Okay, 23.
I said I'd let you get the 20 that you rolled before. But yeah, sure, 23 also saves. You're out of the web, you break it
Well, that
apart.
wouldn't make.
Finally.
Because you're raging.
I'm gonna move next to the.
Can I get through one fight without getting down?
I'm gonna use my movement to go next to Radia and the spider. I'm gonna spit on the spider.
Perfect.
Like
Alright,
just
that's my turn.
as a gesture.
Yes.
I can't attack.
Go for
I'm
it.
just gonna spit on him.
As a bonus action, I will cast my healing spirit next to Dia and Odd. It'll just stay there. You can go through it if you want to heal.
You have a healing spirit.
Yes. I used it last game too. And then
Yeah.
I'll do my thing and attack the worst looking spider.
11 does
11.
not hit.
Rip. Second attack. Not 20 again.
No
Let's-
way! What the fuck?
Roll your damage.
This guy's.
All right, now it's doubled
I-
already.
He's
Diggity-
smurfing.
4
He's smurfing.
plus 4d4, I guess. 2 times 2d4. Right?
Yeah.
That's another 7, so 21.
God.
Can you do some for me?
Can you do something?
And you killed another spider.
Let's go.
There's only one left now, right? That's in.
There's one sleeping and one running away.
Do we kill
That's
the
all I
sleeping
can
one?
do.
No, leave it to me so I
Oh.
can do my little.
Oh, do you save that?
Yeah.
How far away is the one running away?
60 feet.
I'll catch up 35 feet.
Alright.
And that's
can
the end of
hit
my
him.
turn.
Veya.
It's just to intimidate him.
I assume Daya is like, no, I want to. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's
I
stuck in a
don't-
web and she's saying that.
I don't know what that means, but okay. And then I will go like, and I'll try to guiding bolt the other one.
The one that's running away.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, natural 20!
Let's go.
What the fuck?
We're on a streak.
Me and Odd just can't land anything.
Yeah, I'm fucking 3, 3, 3, 3.
Oh my
God.
Very
Holy fuck.
The sound of the
carrying us.
dice falling. That was really
I'm just gonna go back and sleep, bro. Like, goddamn.
10d6.
Back in the hut.
Some of the
God
29, which is not that much. What's not as
Well,
much as
it's
that.
enough. He's dead. There's only the sleeping one. So we
You
can
go
get
to
out of
ca-
initiative.
You go to
Do
catch
your
up with him,
thing,
and you
you-
just see like this bolt whiz past you, and just dead eye the fucking spider in the head, and it just like slides to the ground. And then I go. I feel good.
How long does
Could you-
sleep last?
A minute. Odd,
Oh.
Hmm?
could you
Do it quick.
undo me? And then as he's undoing me, I'm gonna try to grab my thing, just my hands at least, so I can just do the little.
No, you start playing.
If he wakes up,
I'm
knock me
readying
unconscious.
a attack
Yeah.
action.
Since what you're doing is taking a minute and the spell lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Mm.
As soon as he wakes up, he's getting knocked the fuck down by Odd. That's what the hope is.
He gets technically 2 turns before you can finish your thing, and he wakes up. So when he wakes up, Odd,
Fucking that. I had a reckless attack.
Bonk him.
You no longer have your rage, but yeah.
I am no longer raging.
Do you go for the kill?
Knock him unconscious so I can finish my thing. That's what I told you before.
Yeah, I go for what's
Non-lethal.
it called? Non-lethal attack.
Go for it.
17.
That hits.
Can I still reckless attack? If not, it was a 15.
Yeah, you can reckless attack.
Okay, so 17. I do 7 bludgeoning.
You have extra
Yes.
attack. Go for another, because he's not
Yeah,
done.
okay, he's not done. Advantage. 23.
Yep.
I can't see 9.
Oh, I'm gonna say he gets one last attack before you really put him down.
Can I do it too? Like get ready at the same time. It'd just be like,
Well, only Odd told me he was ready. So I'd say
You're
the
right,
spider
you're right.
kind of wakes up, it gets hit twice, and it's gonna try to bite Odd.
fair enough.
You
Oh.
reckless, so he has advantage.
Can I hellish rebuke?
22.
Yeah.
So
Technically, you can hellish rebuke.
7 points of piercing
Can I-
damage, and you must do a
non-lethal
Constitution
hellish
saving
rebuke.
throw.
Yeah, I think that's how that
Oh,
works.
it's Constitution?
You took 7 of piercing.
7. 15.
So you take half, which means you take 5 of poison.
So 13.
Wait, no.
Can
can
I kick him with
Oh,
my
yeah.
hoof,
Well, I guess
like in the face?
he has 1 HP, so you guys just
Oh, okay.
knock him out.
Okay, and I finish my. I never stopped.
Well, actually, you'd have to restart. It takes another minute, and you see that
Then I'm
string
restarting.
come to you. And the others, you don't see it.
Just gonna take a short rest.
I'm gonna spit
They're on the
again on
ground.
the.
You can finish him now.
Alright, I'm gonna take his. God. It's like.
The leg,
No, not his legs. It's like mouth things.
his teeth.
Mandibles.
It's not teeth. Yeah, mandibles. I'm just gonna. Like, try to.
You take his
tear him
little
in
pin,
half.
your little
I'll say-
pincers, and you go like.
You finish him. You take his 2 teeth that come out, and the day would be soon over. So you can prepare a camp.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's just
Yeah.
go to sleep.
You
does
go to
anyone
sleep.
want a cool hut?
Another story. Another story.
Yeah, we need to do the mood lighting. We need to do another story.
Me.
Who wants to choose the lighting?
Here, I have a lighting for you.
Oh my god.
Hold back.
I can't even make out it's a duck anymore. It's just like
So-
an ominous
It's a
glowing
solid
orb.
goose.
It's just a silly little goose.
No story tonight.
No. I have a story. Look, watch this.
Sure.
Once upon a
Go for it.
time, there was a
Me.
tiny little satire that just spawned in the middle of a forest. And then people, like a teenager was walking, they were like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?"
I feel like you've told us this story before.
I mean,
Is this a story of how you grew up in a commune?
no, don't worry about it. And then, and then, the teenager brings the child in the camp, and they go see the leader, and they're like, "Look, ma'am." And the leader is really, really beautiful, and she's like, "Listen, I'm a little busy, ma'am." And then she hears the little baby crying. She's like, "Oh no, get the goats." And then she gets
Get
fed.
the goats.
Yeah, the baby's hungry.
And then Odd shows up.
You're not part of my story, do you?
Ah, shit.
And you're in hell and everything's on fire and
Alright, you know
Right.
what?
Eat goats.
No story
goats.
tonight.
So you all go to sleep. But Aradia,
yeah.
Huh?
you get a visitation.
Yeah.
Is it my mom? Is it the fairy godpuppy? Is it Yupicorn? Is it all of them combined?
It's Yupicorn.
Creepy.
Am I alone? No Sophia?
You're alone.
Oh.
It's in your dreams, and you're aware that you're dreaming the second he shows up. Just like a reminder. And he comes close and... Hi.
Hi. So, what now?
We received the dreams.
Are they safe now?
Well, one of them is.
Right, because the other ones.
Yeah, and their dreams die
I
when
was
they
just-
die.
Oh, so it's like equals nothing. It's like 8. Okay, got it.
We got
I was
one.
just testing it out.
That person is now safe. Keep going like this. You can get more power once you get more of them. The chrysalis uses those dreams and turns them into power for you.
And it protects the people I take them from, right?
The dream world is more dangerous now than ever before. So you're doing a good thing. Your mother would be proud. And he starts walking away. And you kind of
Wait,
drift back
have
into your dreams. As
Papino.
the game
It's Yupicorn.
It's
not
over.
Poppy. He's not Poppy. Poppy's the
is gonna be
closest.
all of it for tonight.
I never thought we could roll so many nat 20s in a game.
That's
Holy
insane.
shit.
Who's we?
This
I was gonna
is-
say. Can't
The
remember,
goat.
honestly.
I've never seen a
My boy.
barbarian roll so badly on his strength checks.
Bro, I think I rolled 4 nat 20s tonight. I can't
That's
believe it.
insane.
I
And
rolled
Zach,
a nat
Zach rolled
20.
2.
Yeah, but I had
Yeah.
advantage on my attacks because you guys were restrained.
Because we were all
So I had more chances of
No,
getting...
but it was for the web. Ah, yeah, because we're already restrained.
Oh yeah, no, the web, yeah, that was shit.
No damage, loser.
A big waste of my nat 20s.
Yeah.
2 in a row for webs.
That's crazy.
I mean,
But
me
yeah.
personally, I enjoyed that part.
Yeah. You liked being webbed.
No, I meant that you wasted your nat 20 on. Come on, man.
So,
I liked being web.
What the fuck?
just put
Listen,
the day of the
what
month
you were
that
looking for
we're
is
in.
like getting tied up, man.
Alright,
Yeah.
doesn't
so
know. You just
Common misconception.
we'll keep going next time.
Yes.
And if you have someone you love at home, please take care of them. If you have no one, please take care of yourself. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.